Literally.
Oh.
Man. I have to let them know, man.
Do you know start the show? I think start the show.
For me?
Yeah.
Morning, people. Just wanted to let you lot know. For the first time, we got a new setup so I can see what you lot see. And I'm looking very handsome in the intro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I'm very upset that you lot never let me know that in the comments. But you know what it is, it's safe. But big up yourself anyway. Happy Monday, people. You get me? Welcome to TDA.
That's right.
Guys, I thought you were going to just...
Jump in.
The day after, your favourite news platform.
I thought we was here. I thought we was
I
here.
knew, because you know what? When he said welcome to TDA, I knew he was going to stop. I was waiting for you.
He looked at me like, look at him like,
No.
finished.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, because anyway.
No, we got this anyway. There's a few kinks we got to work out, but we're
Ain't no kinks. If you didn't go on a rant about how handsome you were, that would have been it with you.
Literally.
So in my mind, you were just going to carry on, be like, TDA, the platform I'm on, and okay. Do you know, we're hearing it. So we might as well introduce ourselves. We might as well.
It's your boy, Big Moss from the east side of the bridge, 6 foot plus of pure temptation, all that good stuff.
That's right. And I am your favourite shade queen, my own royalty.
Hi, hello. It's just Jean. Hello, hi.
And they call me E-Man.
That's how they greet you back home.
That's what they say.
Yeah, hello, hi. Hello, hi. They actually give you
And
both.
the accent is
With the
spot
accent.
on.
It's spot on.
They give you both. And it's
fun.
like, hello, like it's...
I've heard they say please for everything.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, they do.
thank you,
Yeah.
please.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
sorry, please.
No, please. Please, I'm shy.
That
Please,
would
I'm
stress
coming.
me out.
Very polite people.
They are, It's actually just politeness.
Is it polite or...
No, do you know why? Because even in
I've got a
Tree,
word for it.
in Tree, when you translate it, it's the same. Like
Oh, is
in
it?
Tree, you say please a lot.
You guys are committed to this then.
Yeah.
But in English, it sounds weird though.
Yeah, it
In
does.
Tree, it
'cause-
makes sense.
Yeah, in English, it sounds weird.
Yeah. Well, the other Ghanaian.
He's fake, man. He picks and
He's
chooses.
not.
He's not got.
Listen.
E-man
When
picks
I
and
see
chooses when he
E-Man,
wants to be
I see Ghana.
Ghanaian.
What?
You do look
Do you?
Ghanaian though.
You
Yeah.
pop up like...
I mean, people say that to me though.
I'm
I'm
gonna,
gonna,
do you know,
I'm
do you know what I'm
telling
start
your
calling
family, I'm
you?
not going to believe you're Nigerian.
Brima.
You know what that meant? What's that?
So, Ima is short for Emmanuel,
Okay.
and obviously brother is bra. So bra
Okay.
Ima.
See?
Is what I wanna start
And
calling
you connected with that straight away.
You responded.
I think just accept
It
it.
suits you.
It really does.
Trying to get rid of me from the Yoruba clan.
Absolutely not. We need people like you because
That's
you know
right.
I ain't protesting. I'm on the donating side of things. I ain't frontline.
But yes, they call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam-packed.
That is right. Thank you very much. How's everyone's weekend been?
Good. Thank you.
All good? Everyone get up to anything? What's going on here?
Why's the camera on me for?
The weekend was.
You see, Brent's a troll.
Brent is such a troll.
Like, he always wants to catch you sleeping. How can he say I didn't know you could see? The screen is right there.
No, but his eyes are so dark, right?
You don't know when he's looking
I
up.
think he's just looking at me.
I'm done. So done.
Should we just do the reaction first?
That's not what we're gonna do.
No.
You've been saying it for a while.
You know, it's a setup because it would last till like 11 a.m. And by that time, I would be in my car. I'll be
No,
on the motorway
literally,
back
the thing
home.
is, I know that today, I'm so happy Yusuf isn't here, though, I'm not going to lie. Because if Yusuf
would have
was
been a
here,
lot.
it
It would have dragged on.
Take my leave.
That's
No,
the
when
thing.
he comes back,
literally.
he's gonna have like a part 2 in it.
What day is that?
Wednesday.
What day is that?
Wednesday.
Can't you do it on
I believe.
Friday?
Wednesday.
I think Friday is a better day to do it. End the whole week with a...
But I think he wants you involved in it.
I think Friday's the best day because I ain't gonna be here, so I'm not gonna care. But okay, good, nice. That's nice. Had a good weekend as well. Yeah, just not much going on. I thought it's just cold. I just want it to be summer already. I'm actually ready for spring and summer and the sun and brunches and cocktails.
I'm not going to lie. I literally was thinking the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, I actually avoided all of this last year.
You did? Oh yes.
So
Be a shocker to your system.
I'm livid.
Yeah, I get it.
So you said you had a lot going on this weekend.
You me?
No, the beautiful Esther.
Oh, I was just up and down. On Saturday. Oh, do you know what? Shout out Bianca from She's in a Pod. She turned 30. It was her party I went to. It was really, really nice. It was so lovely. It's so nice that when like people have parties and it's like their family and friends are there and it's just like the love in the room. And her brother's the real one. Her brother got Phaedra, as in the Phaedra Parks,
really?
to wish her happy birthday. It was she was on holiday and she did it while she was on holiday. So it was really, really sweet. What else did I do?
Who's Phaedra?
Housewives.
the best
Brent,
Real Housewife of Atlanta.
on my life,
You
in
don't
my
know
head,
who
I'm
she-
going.
Okay.
You said the Phaedra.
She said D Phaedra. I was
Do
like,
you know what's mad?
okay.
Do you know what's mad? Because when I started the story, yeah, I was initially looking this way and this way. Then when I was going to say them, I just looked at Gina.
Yeah, because they would never
I
say
knew
it.
that you wouldn't get it.
Nope.
But yes, that's what I did. And then Sunday I was just so tired. But then it was like family day, which was really cute. So my brother came round, but his godmother came round, yeah. And at one moment I actually said to her, I was like, is it weird that like, obviously she knew my mum when my mum was pregnant, my brother, she didn't even know. And I was like, is it weird that you knew my mum when she was like a teenager and then you're like her son's godmother and now you're in the presence of him and his 2 kids? Like, that must be weird. And she was like, it's honestly the best like feeling ever. Like it's just very wholesome. I was like, oh, that's so lovely. So it's a wholesome weekend. Wholesome enough. I'm tired though. It was a wholesome weekend, but we move.
That's good, man.
That's nice.
Yeah. Should we get into headlines?
Let's do it.
Thank you.
All right, so our first headline, again, your boy's back in the news, Esther. Former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has travelled to the Ukrainian capital, Kiev. Mr. Johnson visited the outskirts of the city on Sunday before being received by Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. The Tory MP said it was a privilege to visit the country at the invitation of Mr. Zelensky. The unannounced visit came as fresh questions over the former Prime Minister's personal finances emerged in the UK, which we will report on shortly. But during Mr. Johnson's visit to Ukraine, he was received by Mr. Zelensky and other Ukrainian ministers in Kiev. Zelensky wrote on the telegram, "I welcome Boris Johnson, a true friend of Ukraine, to Kiev. Boris, thanks for your support." He also visited the towns of Bucha and Borodyanka to the northwest of Kiev, which was occupied by Russian forces in March last year. After Russian troops were repelled, scenes of mass destruction were discovered in the 2 towns, including bodies of civilians along the street in Bucha. Mr. Johnson said the suffering of the people in Ukraine has gone on for too long. The only way to end this war is for Ukraine to win, and to win as fast as possible. This is the moment to double down and to give the Ukrainians all the tools they need to finish the job. The sooner Putin falls or fails, the better for Ukraine and for the whole world.
What's he doing there? Sorry. I'm sorry. No disrespect, but Ukraine's not exactly a holiday destination at this time. I feel like he's making a comeback, you know. I can feel in my spirit. He's doing these little I think he's gonna make a comeback.
Yeah, you wouldn't be wrong for thinking that, you know.
Yeah, I think he's making a comeback because this is all like being in the right places,
Exactly.
showing that you care, getting the right public support. Like, oh, he's there. As Rishi Sunak gone.
No, he's still there. Apparently, he even came out and said, "I support Boris Johnson being over there." He doesn't even know what's happening.
Exactly. This time he was off, didn't have a seatbelt because he was doing TikToks.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, Boris has come back.
But like you said, because Boris may seem like he's come back, Labour are trying to do some
They're
things,
scrambling.
man. Yeah, man.
Love it.
So Annalise Dodds, who's the Labour chair, said serious questions need to be asked, while the SNP's Kirsty Blackman called for an independent inquiry. And this is basically because it's emerged that a BBC chairman, which Boris helped to put into that position, helped Boris arrange a guarantee on an £800,000 loan. Yes, so Annalise Dodds, who's the Labour chair, has written again to Daniel Greenberg, CB, raising concerns about the alleged arrangement and suggested it could have constituted a breach of the code of conduct for MPs. Ms. Dodds said, "The financial affairs of this disgraced former Prime Minister just keeps getting murkier, dragging the Conservative Party deeper into yet another quagmire of sleaze. Serious questions need to be asked of Johnson. Why has this money never been declared? And what exactly did he promise those very generous friends in return for such lavish loans?" The Sunday Times reported that Mr. Sharp, who's the BBC chairman, was involved in talks about financing Mr. Johnson's Downing Street lifestyle in November and December 2020. Sam Bliff, who's a multimillionaire Canadian businessman and a distant cousin of the former Prime Minister, is said to have raised the idea of acting as Mr. Johnson's guarantor and reportedly asked Mr. Sharp for advice on the best way forward. And our next headline is a trigger warning here. Some sad news that happened in California. And the Californian police have identified a gunman suspected of killing 10 people in a ballroom dance studio near LA as Hu Kan Chan, who was 72, and who was later found dead in a white van. He had a self-inflicted gunshot wound and was declared dead at the scene. Celebrations for Lunar New Year had been underway in Monterey Park, known for its large Asian population. Police do not yet know the motive. 10 people were wounded in the shooting, and 7 are still in hospital, some in critical condition. He added that, the sheriff added that 10 people who died were still being identified, but they seem to be probably in their 50s, 60s, and some maybe even beyond there. The mass shooting is one of the deadliest in California's history, and it began about 22:22 local time on Saturday, which is 6:22 GMT on Sunday, at the popular Star Ballroom Dance Studio in Monterey Park, about 7 miles east of central LA. The police chief said that what his officers found was the scene of carnage, and that the first officers to get there were some of the youngest on his squad, having only just finished their training a few months ago. About 30 minutes later, the gunman arrived at another dance studio in the nearby town of Alhambra. He entered the studio, but 2 people managed to wrestle the weapon off of him, which was a semi-automatic assault pistol with an extended magazine, but he escaped. For hours on Sunday, the authorities scoured LA in search of the gunman, but just before 1300 local time, about 12 hours after the shooting, a SWAT team stormed the white van in a car park in Terrence, which is about 30 miles from the scene. The sheriff then said that they heard a single shot from inside the van as they approached, and they found the suspect slumped over the steering wheel.
What other countries have got open carry gun laws apart from America?
In Texas.
No, like countries.
Oh, countries.
I don't know, you know.
It's actually it has to be just America.
What other countries have suffer from mass shootings like this?
Because I think other countries that do, it's more like an act of terrorism. Do you get what I mean? It's not because people are allowed to shoot anybody. It's an actual crime.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a human problem or an American problem? Like if
Mexico, Guatemala, and the US.
Just
Okay.
them 3.
Wow.
I think it's an American problem.
I think it's an American problem.
Like if there was open carry gun laws over here, would there be loads of mass shootings?
Maybe.
But I feel like they need to review their laws because it happens too often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's too consistent. Like you've had so many mass shootings. I don't get how this is still allowed.
Because I feel like
In
there
my
would be
opinion.
like, because when you think about it, the mass shootings we hear about are just the ones that we hear about. There's a lot more that
Probably
happens that we don't hear
Facts.
about. The stats are mad. But I guess for them, it's still that right to bear arms, and it's been there from before the land was even constructed and wherever. And I think if they do like a stats of the mass shootings to people who don't do mass shootings, they'd be like, oh, why should everyone suffer for some...
I should have Googled it. If
people
someone said to
think-
me that they happen like every day,
Yeah.
and I'm saying that surely that can't be possible.
No, it really,
Yeah,
it really
I
does.
heard that as well.
I've heard that as well. And when the person I heard it from actually had stats to back it up.
Crazy.
It's mad.
Crazy.
But I don't get it. I don't know what else needs to happen. Maybe, do you know what? Maybe would have, if you know when they stormed the Capitol, maybe they'd gone in there shooting up the place. Maybe that would have changed the laws. Because you know, sometimes I feel like sometimes the people who are in charge of laws are very far removed from the
it doesn't
victims of
affect
these
them.
crimes.
Yeah.
The parents who are mourning their babies, like actual kids that go to nursery, like what does that even mean? Do you get what I mean? And they're very far removed because their kids don't go to schools like that.
Yeah.
Their kids go to school with security. Their children have security. So I feel like it's sad, but until people experience something themselves, it's like, oh, it's just this problem and it's the poor people and it's this, and they find a way to just be like, oh well, is that problem? Is it their problem over there?
It's because it's because the population. It's the population's too big, innit?
Yeah.
So them incidents are always going to be the minority.
That's the thing.
Yes,
You know what I'm
exactly.
trying to
And that's why I
say?
feel like they'll never change the law.
So then they're gonna like whatever statistics, whatever they get, wherever the stats are skewed, innit? Because it's gonna be in the favour of the law-abiding, gun-carrying citizen who don't do nothing, who
Yeah.
don't shoot or don't do anything illegal, don't do the dumb mass shootings. It's the minority, innit? So their argument's always gonna stand up. Like the majority of us are doing it the right way. So you can't let the actions of a few affect the many. You get me? Which is
Horrible.
But the issue is, all right, watch this. If you guys were to move to America, would you get a gun license?
yes.
Would you?
No.
No,
No?
I wouldn't. It's not the first thing. I get why you're getting one, Mr. Shot your mama, shot your dad. That's right up your street, please. Your uniform.
Uniform.
No, literally. But for me, I'm not even thinking about that. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I'll be honest
Okay.
with you. I think it depends where I live. If I live in Texas, like, because my uncle and
I'm not
auntie
living
moved
in
to Texas, right? And they were saying how, like, if you don't have a gun, they did have a gun. They end up moving out anyway. But if you don't have a gun, her job allows you to travel around. That's
Yeah, it's mad. Like, if you ain't got a gun, it's like
Like,
you
you're
don't have a gun,
weirdo.
innit?
And also, like, she was like, how, like, they were saying how any little thing, people threaten each other with guns. So if you don't have a gun, you almost feel like you should have a gun just in case. It's a just in case situation.
This is why I brought
So I
it
feel
up.
like if I lived there and it was a case where like if I live in an area where the crime rates are high, whatever, I'd have it just in case. I wouldn't want to use anything, but I would have to have it just in case I get intruder or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I asked, because it's like when you're there, in your mind, you're thinking you have to have a gun. If you don't, if there's a mass shooter now, you're going to be a victim.
Well, I mean, this is why when we did that story about that, I still need to know what happened with that. The story about the teacher, the kid who shot the teacher.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I feel like the teacher had it in there, because I feel like I can't lie to you, I feel like teachers should. Obviously, I feel like there should be protocols where kids can't access it. But these mass shootings the shootings all the time that happen in schools all the time, I think it's safe for teachers to have it. Because they're left like trying to protect all these kids. Kids are scared, like, come on, man.
But look how wild it would be if the teacher shot a 6-year-old kid.
Why you they wouldn't shoot.
But remember the 6-year-old that tried to shoot the teacher, innit?
This one, the 6 kids are madder than adults are. The kid is the one who shot the teacher. But I feel like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, but that's just, no, but I'm saying like they should have a system where it's not accessible to the kids. I don't see a
News
teacher like shooting a
hot
kid
off the
because he's doing
press.
homework.
News off the press.
Yeah. From our 24/7 fact checker. Proverbs. 611 shootings last year.
Mass
Mass
shootings.
Mass shootings.
611.
611.
Wow.
Do you know how many days are in a year?
That's
365.
like double.
Yeah,
That's not too
Crazy.
bad.
Disgusted.
It's
crazy.
Actually gave me like goosebumps.
There was more mass shootings than there are days in the year.
Imagine.
Mate,
mad.
If you're lucky, you might get a morning and a...
and an evening,
Lucky.
a nice treat. 3 in a day, 1 tomorrow, where we'll fill the quota though.
That country's finished, man.
It's crazy. It's horrible, man. I just feel bad for that. I can't imagine, like, even kids, like, how do you go on and, like, how do you go on? Like, you see your friend literally die in front of you and you're 4 years old. What does that mean? It's mad.
How do they define mass shootings, though? I think that's something that you have to kind of gauge. Because if it's just a case of 2 people in a particular
That's
shootout,
mass enough.
Yeah, that might be
Two,
considered a thing.
God forbid, 2 out of 4 of us in here were shot. They're in that mass.
Yeah, but
Oh, you mean
sometimes...
it could be in the hood?
Yeah, exactly. So
I don't reckon
Oh,
it would
they're not
be.
taking
I
the
reckon
hood ones into account.
I reckon it would be
Papa.
it would be a concentration of people, whatever the minimum threshold is. I don't know what number it would be,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think
probably,
they even
probably
consider-
like in a public place and that. There should be some
Yeah.
parameters that constitute as a mass shooting,
Yeah.
innit?
Because
when you
sometimes...
think
yeah, sorry, go on.
So, no, go on.
I was just going to say, because when you think mass shooting, you're thinking in a school, in a particular
church.
supermarket, in a church.
Yeah.
600 of those.
Because when you think about it
That's
as well, do you know what's
insane.
mad though? Those are mass shootings. They're definitely not taking into account the ghetto. They don't care about black people dying. And they're not taking into account the police that were killing black people. So if you really, really got down to the stats, it's mad. It's horrible.
But yeah. Anyway.
All right, we've got some good gist, so let's get into our what you saying topic of the day. Go cover it back. Even when things are true, if it happens in my eyes, I'm gonna say alleged, just in case. I'm the scapegoat.
All right. So today's topic of the day is based on something that I'm pretty sure everyone's heard about. Yeah. Some news, alleged news going around on the internet. And this is allegedly...
No, you know what's mad? That's what Wendy Williams used to do. Wendy Williams taught me that. And I tell you, this woman's my mentor. She would say allegedly all the time. And then when she says stuff here, there was always a guy like at the back, like allegedly.
A big sign.
And then she'll be ignoring it. He'll be like, I thought you were fine. Allegedly. And he'll be like, listen, ma'am, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
For real.
She'll say after every word. It's funny.
But basically, this story is based on the
Sorry,
whole...
man, before we continue. We're in January, right?
You
Yes.
sure are.
23rd of January, right? Again, just in, right?
Just in.
33 mass
Stop it.
shootings.
Stop it. Stop
33.
it.
33 already.
In 23 days of
Already.
January.
33.
33.
Okay, can you do some more extra Googles? Like, what's the criteria?
What
You hear
comes-
that, Proverbs? Because you're talking to me.
Oh, okay. So yeah, what's the criteria for a mass shooting? Like, what constitutes as a mass shooting? Let's check that.
All right.
I hope it's... Anyway, whatever. It's 33 anyway. That's
Yes.
mad.
Okay, so this is about Maya Jama and Ben Simmons. So allegedly, Maya Jama has been reportedly... What's that?
Can I just say what's jokes?
The Arsenal.
He has been.
Brett, it's me waiting for it to go on the screen because
No, because
I can't break my
I've
neck.
seen that for time.
So he's been waiting
He's
to
been
press.
waiting.
He wanted to check that the audio works. Or when he's ready to. Yeah. Marks, you have foresight. The grace of God is with you. Because when you said don't lure
This
me
guy
in,
is
he really
mad.
was. He was gonna keep you all calm, all chilled, make you think he has only 5 minutes reaction.
Do you know what? I've got you, man. I can see what Brent's doing. I'll let you know. See Brent right now.
I'm disgusted, Brent. You're gonna do this all through. He's gonna antagonize you all through the show.
He said he never gets triggered in it. So I want to
So you're gonna torment him throughout the show. Because I know this is not the last time we're gonna hear that before reaction.
Nah, it's the last time. You're gonna last time. I'm not gonna play his game.
You know, if you give Brent Aire, no fight. He's really going to beat you. If you really do that, it's fine. We'll back it.
Sorry, man. I apologize.
That's all right.
He's not sorry.
Hillsworth.
You might know this
All right, let's get back to business. All right,
Oh,
so
dear.
allegedly, my Jama has reportedly been sent a legal letter demanding she return the £800,000 engagement ring
Yep.
her ex-fiance Ben Simmons gave her last year. That's basically that's the
That's
gist of
it. That is it.
So
That'll do it.
the question is, allegedly, of course, should she give the ring back? Who does the ring belong to? Etc. Etc. Who wants to start?
But it belongs to the man who bought the ring.
It's a gift.
I'm giving the ring back though.
Yeah, for pride's sake, I'm giving the
Yeah,
ring back.
because if
Okay.
we're no longer, I'm not keeping the ring, and I'm not
What
gonna.
do you mean
I'm not
pride?
gonna-
It's not even pride. It's not functionality. It's an engagement ring. If the engagement's off, why are you walking around with this ring for?
It's a Nigerian thing. You wouldn't get it.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
You do not have to worry about me. You
don't.
do not have to worry about me. Damn.
No, I feel like I wouldn't, because my thing is it's a gift, right? Because otherwise I start giving each other everything back. If we're gonna be doing that, where's the boxes I gave you? Give it back to me. Do you get what I mean? I feel like when you give an engagement ring, it's a gift to symbolize what you want of this relationship.
Yes.
But I personally would not think to give it back.
Okay.
If you're dying for it and you ask
gagging.
me for it, this I'm like, all right, take your ring then. Do you get what I mean? But if you don't ask me back for it, I'm not giving it back to you. Unless it's like it's been in your family, whatever. Then go and give it to another bitch then. Whatever. But that was no need. There was no need for that. But do you get what I mean?
Oh wait, it's not Esther. It's not a holy. It's not a holy week. It's not Holy Week today. It's not Holy Week.
No, it isn't. That's something fair. I don't know where that came from.
Shit, that was very like
Like a
organic.
channel or something. I don't know what
very, very organic.
We'll get to another bitch then.
Listen, no banter. If it is like say it was your mum's or your grandma's or whatever, then that's fair. I would give that. I would happily give back. But if you bought it for me, according to my taste, to represent our relationship, I'm gonna give it back. If you ask me back for it, sorry, I don't think you asked me back for it. That's even icky. Take your ring.
You wouldn't want to wear the ring.
That's the thing. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I wouldn't want to wear the
I would
ring,
sell it to a
but then
necklace.
obviously you can sell it though.
It's a gem. It's one of my rings.
You actually still wear it.
I'm collecting. I would honestly, I can't lie to you. I would wear it, but not on my engagement finger.
I wouldn't wear it.
said,
I'll
"I'll turn
redesign it.
She said, I'll turn it to a necklace. It's a gem.
Honestly, I really would. I would turn it into another piece of jewelry, or I'll reshape the ring or something.
I wouldn't.
I love a good jewelry. I
Nah.
love a jewelry.
Do you know what it is for me? I wouldn't want that constant reminder of you in my life on something that I wear every day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for those reasons, I'm not. If I was to keep it, I'm selling it straight away. Like I'm not keeping it to keep with me. I'm
Okay,
taking
yeah.
that cash and splurging on
Going
something
on
else.
holiday.
But I'm definitely not keeping it. I'm not redesigning it or nothing because it symbolizes our relationship. And if that chapter of my life is closed,
Yeah.
I don't need that constant reminder.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's always going to come across salty because he's asked for it back.
Yeah.
Even
Salty?
though, let me land. Even though there's nothing wrong with him asking for it back, to be honest, right? But it's just the optics. He's just always going to look salty, in my opinion.
But I think with him, he is salty anyway.
Yeah, so that's why it's like, it's coming. Do you know what I mean? It's like
He
You
is
are
super
sick.
salty.
It's not salty.
Let me
Look,
tell you why.
If I got married, if we got
Yeah.
married, and then like divorced, and I'm running you down to ask you for this ring and stuff like that.
You're
then
running me down. Ugh.
That could be a bit crazy because it's like, you know what, it's gone bad. What's happened has
Yeah.
happened. We need to go our own separate ways.
Yeah.
And boom, boom, boom. If I give you this ring, as a declaration of my love and my intention for you, and my love popped down before we get to it,
declare it.
before I get to declare it, yeah, I want my symbol of my love back. That's normal. That is not salty or anything.
No, but you know what you're saying? That is that he will come across, even if
I
he
didn't
isn't.
say there's anything
he's
wrong. Remember, I
he's
said
coming across.
there's nothing wrong with him asking for it back.
Yeah.
But he's just always the optics are always just gonna make him look salty.
Because think about it, and think about it.
£800,000 worth of
No,
salt.
but
Yes,
think about it. Yeah.
please.
It's a lot of
it's £10.
salt. No, think about it, yeah, because they
No,
broke
you
up,
don't.
yeah.
Get me some chips. Get me some chips, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm salty.
No, but
Give me my shit back. What's man talking about?
Because the thing is, the reason why he comes, she's not saying he is salty, she's just saying he comes across, because this is what it is, yeah. They broke up, right? They were engaged, they broke up. Then all of a sudden, all he's seen online is Stormzy, a whole album dedicated to this girl. And then you're seeing them at that whole, what was that event they were at? You're seeing them walking, like, he's definitely, sorry, even, I'm never saying he's coming across. Deep down, I know he's hurting. And that's fine. It is what it is. I feel like he's hurting.
Sorry.
No,
Go on.
The fact that you couldn't even have to cheat to call this man salty because he asked for an £800,000
I
ring
think he's
back.
salty.
Is English
I'll be
not
honest
your
with you.
language?
Listen.
I didn't say he is.
Yeah,
I
but
said,
even like referring to him in the term saying like he's not salty, but obviously he's coming across.
Okay, but do you know
salty.
what it is?
What?
Do you know
What's doing it?
I'm saying it's salty. I'm saying he is.
I know you are.
What you know? I'm saying he is. But if you ask, why do you want the ring back? What are you gonna do with the ring? What do you need it for?
no, but I'm not gonna lie,
Don't be petty,
Esther.
man.
I hear it, but you see, it was it 800 and huh?
But you
That's
know
a lot of
what?
money,
If you can
man.
buy me £800,000 ring, then you got more money.
No, but you know what it is. Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna disregard the amount
if you don't
because
have double 800k in your account,
No, but
and you
you
buy
do,
the
but-
800 ring, your
but that's-
priorities are messed up.
no, but that's besides the point.
You're not
though.
even the man I want to have a family with.
I don't think that's the case. I feel like when you're in love and you love someone, you're willing to go above and beyond and do very extreme things.
That's great.
So
This is.
I understand why
this
he
is
would have
horrible.
like.
Okay, you know what? You don't love it so much. Keep the ring. Give me back what I paid for it.
What?
Give me back what I paid
You're
for
on
it.
crack. You were high.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not giving you that.
Keep the ring if you want it so much.
All right, cool.
Hello, good morning.
No.
Where's the receipt? I'm gonna go and get it valued.
Women got a cheek. They're in the
Trust
comments
me.
as well, talking about
Wait, sorry.
does he have no
Insane.
shame?
I'm so sorry.
Women are insane.
Just quickly on what Gina said. Sorry, caller. On the whole valuing thing, yeah. So I watch like a lot of divorce stuff or whatever, yeah. To obviously get reasons what not to do. That's what I pick up from there. But anyways, some guys will be like, oh, this is a diamond, a Tiffany.
How can I get it valued?
Then exactly, then he'll be like, give him the ring back. Then goes like, wait a minute. Then she goes to get it valued, yeah. It's a Haribo ring. Good morning, caller. Good morning.
No, literally.
Niggas be out here lying about the
Literally,
value of
I'll
a
get
ring.
it valued and
Sis,
be
go
like-
and get that tested and see the diamond is real. It's not. It's from the sea, a fish tank. Good morning, caller. How are you this lovely one day? Oh,
I'm
damn.
very well, thank you.
I feel like I'm about to
I've
get
got a
cooked.
bit of a story.
Oh, you've got a story.
And I did, sorry?
I feel like this sounds very... Okay, go on, sorry.
Yeah, it's good vibes caller.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
couldn't you tell us what our good
Yeah.
vibe was? Definitely so.
Yeah. I was going to my introduction. I was going to say, long time listener, fourth time caller.
Girl, you have to lose count at this point.
literally. No, I didn't want to interrupt the conversation about the rings, yeah. But I was coming with news. I was coming with gist. So I was going to wait, but I didn't want to wait. But yeah, so obviously I think your producer can do his own research in the background, yeah. But I was just watching a YouTube video, and basically, you know how you guys were talking a couple of weeks. Oh, let me slow down. A couple of weeks ago.
She caught herself. Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was listening in on the show where you guys informed me that somebody called Ed Reed, I think. No, I'm saying the wrong name. So Coach Sanders. Somebody called Coach Sanders was a sellout for leaving a certain HBCU and so on and so forth.
Oh, yes.
So basically, the early hours of this morning, I watched a video where I was informed of the fact that somebody called, Ed Reed, who is a Hall of Famer coach, was at Beth Cookman, another HBCU, and what he actually got the job, and then I think he was in the early stage where you have to kind of transitioning. So either it was 13 or 25, I don't know, days till he had the official contract. But basically, he was there and he was exposing the conditions that the players had to play in. And then basically, him exposing that is why now he's being fired. And obviously, there's so much passion of the parents and the students. They want him to leave, but they're making him leave. So I think I was watching his passionate speech where he was like really upset. Literally, he's there and then he's literally I guess he's boys from the past players or whatever. They've flown in from California. They're flown in from left, right, and center to like be there to support him. So they obviously they've spent how much money to even come here. And then even in the speech that he's given as he's leaving, he's even saying that he didn't care. He still gave a certain amount of money to the school to fund the team and stuff, but he has to go. So then I was just watching that on my own vibe, and then someone in the comments said, "Oh, for all the people who said Coach Sanders was set up for leaving, what do you have to say about this? Time after time after time again, we continue to be our worst enemy, and unfortunately, it's going to get worse before it gets better. You can't make this shit up." So I just saw that, and then I came to my local abode, you guys. I was like, "Oh yeah, you guys spoke about the Coach Sanders thing, so I thought I should tell you." And that was all. Okay,
wait there, swear to God, swear to God, you don't have nothing to say about this ring. Is this? Are you for real?
Oh no! I have a lot to say. Happily. Oh, do you want me to
No. Sorry, no, you missed your chance. Thank you for the information. No, thank you. Enjoy the show. Beautiful. Bye.
Wow.
Ciao.
All my calls, it's not good enough. Okay, wow, fine. I leave.
That was bloody hell.
Thank you.
Bye, hon.
Can we get back in the car, please?
Sorry, I apologize.
That is so funny.
All right, so you actually just see this as just a normal gift, yeah?
You man.
Yeah, let's try to pick it back up, man.
Hey, you're done? All right, this is what it is, yeah?
Yeah.
With an engagement ring, yeah, it is literally a simple... Because otherwise, then, you could have proposed to me without... Because some people get proposed to... I mean, sisters, I won't bear for you. Some people get proposed to without rings and stuff like that. Do you get what I mean? But if you give me a ring, yeah, it's a symbol of our love. It's just a symbol of what we're doing, of what this relationship meant to you. Because people always say that as well. People kind of tie the value of a relationship, of your engagement ring, to how much someone values their relationship. I don't know if I believe in all of that kind of stuff. Watch your paycheck. But yeah, so if you give me a ring, it is a symbol of our relationship. It is a gift. I'm not giving that back to you. It's funny, like I'm trying to remember what it is that my favorite judges have said about this in the court of law. I can't remember, but I'm gonna give it back to you.
So you see it literally as the same as, for example, him buying his fiancée a car or buying her something else.
Yeah. Especially, yeah, say we're breaking up. If I'm leaving you, then I'll give you back your ring.
Okay, so if he's leaving.
No. If I'm leaving, first of all, he's leaving. You're not getting one thing out of this house that you're leaving from. But this is what it is, yeah. Wait.
You bought me a ring.
Wait a minute.
Go on.
Don't jump at me halfway. Let me finish the sentence. So basically, yeah, if I'm leaving because you've done me dirty, I will probably give you back the ring. I don't want to, like Gina was saying, I don't want a reminder of it. And I'm going to get to do, when in the movies, they throw it at your chest. That I would love to do that. I will do that. But if it's a case where you're like, you've done something, like this relationship is breaking up because of your flaws, sorry.
Again, your thinking's backwards. Like,
No, it's not.
Yes, because if he done you dirty, yeah, and then you was coming from a place of spite
that's it.
and you wanted to be vindictive, I can understand you wanted to keep this ring, especially with £800,000.
But with that, though, I'm keeping it to sell it and then I'm buying myself something nice. So basically, it all depends on the situation and on why it is that we're breaking up. If I'm walking away from you, like I no longer want to be married, I don't want to marry you, I'm giving back your ring because this is me saying, this symbol of love that you've given me, I no longer want it, there you go. If it's a case where you did me dirty, instead of in anger, I'll throw it at you.
You bought me the ring.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you wanted to do the big gesture. You bought me £800,000 worth of ring.
Yeah. Hell was definitely frozen over, by the way. It's a flood up in hell. Like it's...
It's freezing over, but I haven't got this expected. That's
the women
fine.
who propose to men, I have a message for you. You need to stop that.
Yeah, but I'm a kept man. I'm a man of leisure. It's different. You're a high-powered, high-value woman.
You've changed.
You're doing your thing.
You've changed.
You're doing your thing. The roles reversals. I'm fine. It's cool.
Okay.
It's not that. You're not crazy. You're just powerful. It's cool. You buy
I'm
me,
the Gabrielian in this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you buy me £800,000 worth of ring, and then for whatever reason, it don't work out. Am I cool to go about my business with 800,000?
If I got you 800,000 ring, yeah, that is chicken change to me. I'm fine.
Come on, somebody. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly,
No.
it
I'm not
is
gonna
what
lie
it
though.
is.
I'm not gonna lie. In that scenario, I'm taking it back.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
If he's a kept man.
Because
Why?
I'm petty. Because I'm literally sitting here thinking about it, yeah. I'm like, rah.
This is what I'm
do
saying.
like things in our favour, innit?
If you
Because I'm
take that
listening
ring
to
back
that
from
story
me,
and I'm thinking, no, I'm taking it back.
because for me, I feel like asking for the ring back is a petty move. If you ask for that ring back, every perfume I bought you, every single thing, I want it back. I want it back.
That's
It's
fine.
not
not a
taking
gift.
presents back.
It's not a piece of
I want
jewelry.
it back.
But the thing
No,
is,
if it was like a Rolex or something like that.
I'm talking about the Rolex too.
No, but even in them situations, yeah, when man are buying jewelry, buying people gifts, again, I think there's sentiments that you are saying, if you can't afford it, why do it? It ain't tricking if you got it, boom, 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 boom. If I buy a gal a watch, ring, chain or something like that, and it brought down, I'm not petty like that. I think if you ask me back, it is just because you're being petty. If you can afford it, just take the things. Rare. She wants to walk around wearing my shit, reminder of me all day. More power to her. You get me?
Yeah.
Cool. The ring this is a symbolization of something.
You know what happened? You know, sometimes they basically, when a guy proposes to a girl or whatever, she then gets him a gift. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause obviously men can't wear, I'm going to, anyway, whatever. Stop. She gets him a gift, for example, yeah. Like a nice watch. So say the engagement breaks up. Are you giving the watch back as well? Because your watch, remember, the watch came after the engagement ring.
Sometimes they basically,
Is
when
the watch-
a guy proposes to a girl or whatever.
Right.
And
you
callers
didn't put it
calling
together.
in.
No
Introduction,
What's going on here?
nothing. Hello.
No, it's me in the background.
Yeah, they're playing the thing.
Oh.
Mute the YouTube, please. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
do you know what I mean? So you've given her an engagement ring,
Yeah.
right? She's giving you a watch after the engagement.
For what though?
No, but it's tied to the engagement. It's like
Okay,
a present.
cool.
It's a present for you.
Yeah.
So if obviously, and that's a present because remember we're not calling engagement ring present now. It's a symbol of love.
It's a present though.
No. Oh no, because that's why I said
No,
I'm giving
I'm
it back.
asking. No, I'm specifying. I'm asking.
So yeah, but the reason for your Rolex
Yeah.
is as a result of the engagement ring.
Okay, cool.
It's so that you have some kind of symbol of like, you know, I love you too. Here's something, whatever, cool. When you break up and you want the engagement ring back, are you giving back the watch?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that's lovely. Yo,
But,
lovely
but,
man.
but you know what the thing is though, yeah. So sorry, call it 1 second, yeah. I think we're kind of mixing things up. I don't think the ring is a symbol of love. I think
Really?
No, I think the ring's a symbol of me wanting to marry you and commit to you. If I'm not marrying you or committing to you, it's mine. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a symbol of love. The Rolex, the trips to here, the car,
They're the
that's a
symbols
symbol
of
of
love.
love. That's me
The
appreciating
gestures
you.
of love.
Whatever you want to call it.
I hear what he's saying though.
Okay, do you know what, Natalie? It's so important to be equally yoked to somebody because I promise you, yeah, I genuinely see an engagement ring as a symbol of our love.
No, it's more than that.
Because you know what, you can propose to me by words. Then what do we need a ring for?
Because it's a reminder, it's a symbol.
Who is it a symbol of? Come on, let's shake the table. Use the language you want. It's a symbol of ownership, innit?
Good morning, caller.
Let's go, E-man, man. Let's do it, man.
This camera on me.
Kevin!
That's cool.
screaming.
I know
No,
Kevin's
man, let's
shaking in his boots.
speak truth to power, man.
Kevin is shaking in his boots. Kevin is going to one day try and own the new black. You can fire me in person. Then you gotta go, Esther.
Good morning,
So-
caller.
Morning,
Sorry,
caller.
go on.
Hello?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, so basically, it's Good Vibes caller from Manchester,
Oh,
and
lovely.
she wanted to say her opinion on the ring.
Okay, cool.
So basically, I think we have to be a bit more realistic. So if you're in a relationship where you've obviously got to know the family, like I personally have, I would feel so embarrassed and I wouldn't be able to look the family in the eye, as I would probably still potentially be in relationships with some of the wider family, like the cousins, etc., because you've travelled with them, you had them on Facebook, etc. I would feel so like that wouldn't make any sense. I can't imagine basically in this current relationship that I'm in, not just kind of being the better party and basically offering to give back the ring, because if not, it makes me look some kind of way. But I have to be honest, if you are in I think you're really right, Esther, about being equally yoked with somebody, because if you're in a kind of relationship where you know that wouldn't really matter, or you know that the person is naturally very flashy with gifts, etc., and that is how they would view it, symbol of your love, then I'm gone, no face, no case. I did say in the comments, and obviously it is the same Good Vibes caller, but I chose to put on an accent so Mark's gonna chat shit.
You're doing great. You're doing amazing, honey.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really
Amazing, honey.
appreciate that. I'm proud of myself. I was able to keep it. But basically, I was gonna say that I'm gonna be so real with you. If I know that like no one's gonna judge me, and to be honest, I'm the kind of person, my good vibes do transcend my entire life. I'll be so real with you. So it's likely that the man himself will want to cheat or to do something wrong. So the reality is, I probably would just keep that ring. As I said in the comments, I would wear it as cosplay. I'm going to be so real with you.
Cosplay, honey.
I don't see why I would sell it. I like shiny things, and honestly, it's an investment. And unless like literally I get down bad or something. Same with like my designer bags. I personally never ever have been in a situation where I had to sell them, but who knows what happens in life. So I wouldn't be very quick to sell it like you guys are saying personally. I'd keep it. It'd be something I'd have as just there. I know that, yes, fine, people do bad things. It really just depends, to be honest. I can't speak because I've not actually been in a really awful relationship where the worst has been done to me. But I'll be so real with you. Certain things don't really faze me. I really like shiny things. So I probably, like I said, wear it as cosplay, wear it on a different ring of my finger. Even if I had to wear it on the same ring, yeah, that's the day I want to say that I'm engaged so people can leave me alone. It is what it is. That's just me. I like jewelry. And that's all I have to say. Thank you, guys.
Wait. Do you know what you're a real one? Because even after she told us who she was, she carried on with the accent.
Yeah, literally.
You are a real one.
For real.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You are great.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
You too.
Yeah, I ain't giving nothing back. It really, I feel like for me, honestly, and I'm speaking from you guys now. I don't cap. I'm speaking from my heart. It really depends on the situation. But this is why I say as well, it's the Nigerian pride in me. I would like take. I might just be like, you know, actually, take it back.
Can I ask you
It really
something?
depends on the situation, how I'm feeling. If I wake up well, then your pockets will be blessed back with your ring. If I'm not,
Women been having no shame though. Like once their mind and their heart set on something, shame.
you saying I have no shame.
Pride out the window.
You saying I have no shame.
None
Let me ask you.
whatsoever.
I did not think you were going to double back on that. I did not. That was not the answer I was expecting. No, but it really depends on how I feel. Because you know, sometimes as well, I know how I can be. I'll be like, do you know what? Actually, yeah, take it back. Whatever. I'm not very receptive to receiving things anyway. But it really depends. It really depends.
Can I say something? Yeah. I think this is very dangerous territory for the women. You know.
No, it's not. We're doing great.
At the risk of being called many names by the women. Yeah. But I need to say this, right?
Here we go.
Marks, here it is.
Like, we've heard for the longest while, put a ring on it.
Yeah.
Because then it's exclusive. All the things that we expect from a woman, we can now get because we put a ring on it. You're now keeping my ring.
Yeah.
When I've moved on in life, can I come back and redeem some of the things that I want? No?
Of course not.
Why not though?
You no longer have access to me.
But the
So why
ring,
you got
what's the
access
ring
to my
for?
ring? Because I like
it's
to put a ring on it.
Because whose ring is the finger on?
Because you gave
Come
me
and touch the ring. Come and touch the finger.
What?
Just take the ring back.
This doesn't
No,
make
but
sense.
you know what it is? No. You gave the ring as a gift though, innit?
No, it's no.
So
That's you've got the premise wrong.
So it's
so
not a
what is-
gift.
It's not a gift.
Okay, so
no, it's not
explain
only a gift.
what is a ring for you then?
The engagement ring?
Yeah.
It's a symbol of our commitment together for life.
Do you know what? I hear you in the sense where it's not really a gift.
It's not a gift at all.
I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't see it as a gift. You're right.
Do you know why it's a gift for me? Yeah, because you could just propose to me via words and be like, oh, do you know, let's get married.
Yeah, then you say no.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, some people are saying yes for less.
God bless them.
I told you, all the best with that.
And they likely won't get divorced.
That's good. I'd rather have 10 divorces than someone look and be like, let's do no, sorry. But do you know what it is? I feel like, for me, I think it really just depends on how you see it. For me, it's like the commitment is already there. Like we already know we want to spend our lives with each other. And this here is a gift of my symbol that, yes, this is what this is for. I'm sorry, it's a gift.
You know what it is?
If
They're
it's
so
mine, it's
they're
just a
so
gift.
manipulating here that you are trying to change this
Because-
narrative and
do you
trying to
know
make the
what it
man
is,
look bad or any lesser than
No, but do you know
for
what it is,
asking
yeah?
for his things back.
But when you
after
buy
we're not
something-
getting married no
wait,
more.
Wait. When you buy something, yeah, you bought it, you own it, right? The moment you pass it to somebody else, it is no longer yours. It's wild to me that you actually think that this is
It's
your
not
ring.
a gift.
What?
It's not a gift. You don't
It's
give
not
and take back.
yours.
Fine. It's not. It is mine.
It's
It actually-
not.
No, it really is my engagement
It's not
ring for you.
yours,
Baby.
sir. It's not yours. You put me off with the baby. It's not yours. Maybe like a kid in nursery. It's not yours. When you have something and you give it to somebody else, it is no longer yours.
Nah,
it's not
man.
on loan.
You're talking on the premise of a gift. That's an engagement
You didn't
ring.
lend it to me. You gave it.
This is-
Okay, wait. Are you giving her the ring or are you lending it to her?
No, I'm giving her the ring.
Well,
So when you
that's
find
it.
your new-
condition,
That's
there's a
it.
condition.
Are
in
you
the
ready?
ring.
So when you go and find a new man that you go and get engaged to a husband, what are you doing with the old ring?
I already told you it's on my neck, baby. I told you what's
So
happening.
me, the new husband, is watching you wear your old love around your neck. I'm telling you, that's fine. That's happening.
I want to be with a man who's insecure, who's upset about
Oh,
my
no.
This one today, my dear.
Okay, that's okay. So wait. When you guys get in a new relationship, so say for example, no, wait.
I'm on your side.
No.
Stick to what you're doing.
Right, of course
I'm on your side.
I'm horrified. I'm
The
horrified.
code is going to you guys' heads.
I am
Wait a minute,
horrified.
so when you're in a relationship with someone, all the things they give you, when you get in a new relationship, you throw everything away.
No, but something like a ring or something very sentimental, like an engagement ring. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not seeing it as a gift.
So do you throw every sentimental present away?
What's a sentimental
So
present?
say for example, they give you like a perfume and it's engraved with something special. You throw that away. You wouldn't use that perfume around your new man. I'm wearing that perfume on our first date. That must be high off life.
No, I'm using that. Yeah, but do you know what it is? I guess it's because maybe it's the value. I don't know, man. But I'm not wearing jewelry that my ex
but
got
this
me
is what
with
I
my
think
new man.
for
Anything
me,
else, I wouldn't care. But an
Yeah.
engagement, like everything else, anything someone bought me, that I don't really care. But honestly, because it's an engagement ring, yeah, and because to me it symbolizes the next step of our relationship, and it symbolizes forever, right? Well, it was meant to symbolize forever.
Yeah.
I think because of that and that attachment, I wouldn't be able to. Everything else is.
What if
do
it's
you
a
know
car?
I mean?
What if it's a car? And that's the car that, they pick you up
that
with.
That makes more
everything.
sense. I think that's
so
a
what
better
if it's a car?
argument.
So for the guys, if it's a car, your new girl's ex bought her a car, a proper nice car. Do you want her to sell this car because it's attached to her ex? No. And she comes and picks you up in this car. You guys ride around in this car. You do everything in this car. You feel no way about that.
I don't care about that.
Okay, would you feel a way about it, Gina?
What, me?
Like the car he's got, his ex bought it for him.
No.
No, especially if he bought it outright. If the ex was still making the payments, wouldn't you expect him to take the car back?
People don't know about me.
Let me make this. Let me make this real. Let me make this real simple. Yeah. Because you're saying,
is there a caller?
crap.
Yes, there's a caller.
Oh my days. Wait.
Sorry, caller.
Sorry, caller. Morning.
Hi. Good morning.
I'm so done.
Yeah, well, I want to say I kind of agree with Esther in terms of it is a gift.
Wheel it out, Brent. Wheel it out.
All right, you know, finish what you want to say. Go on.
This is infiltrating. What's this?
So in UK law, under Section 3,
Jeez.
Wow.
This is incel or something. This is what it's called.
The opposite.
you can check it out.
Femcel.
No, don't do this. We do not do this.
Sorry, caller, go on.
Apologize.
So, an engagement ring.
Yeah.
So an engagement ring is regarded as an absolute gift
Thank
unless
you.
there is clear evidence to show this was an agreement to return in the event of the relationship ending.
Yep.
So in the UK, basically, it's a gift.
Yeah.
But in Ben Simmons, I guess, he's the Brooklyn Nets, so that's in New York. And there, an engagement ring is seen as a conditional gift, where the condition is that the marriage actually has to take place. So if it doesn't, then you've got to give it back. So,
Oh wow! So it's just a difference.
It's done its thing.
It's different laws for different. That's why I couldn't remember from the divorce court and stuff. But some of them, the judge will be like, well, in this state, it's a gift. So the guy's got to take that L.
Do you know what? Yeah, caller and everyone here.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you very much for that. This is how I'm gonna make it very very easy for everyone. Yeah.
Bren said Esther's brother. You know, are you okay?
That's what I thought.
I thought you were on my side.
Let me make this real simple. Yeah. You lot are saying it's a gift. Yeah. Do you accept gifts on a first date?
If you're giving a gift, I'm taking it.
Would you accept an engagement ring on a first date?
Do you know him?
Would
Yes.
you
Do you not see what's on my thing? I wear a ring here every day. I love a present, but also I love a ring. My rings are my favorite jewelry.
So
I ain't gonna back.
So basically, on the first date, you are saying you're gonna marry this guy on the first date.
Let's find out. I ain't gonna get married tomorrow.
What? Okay, all right. You know what? At least you're being consistent.
This
At
engagement
least you're
can
being
be
consistent.
however long I want it to be.
Okay, cool.
For me,
All right.
like if I have intention, because for me, you giving an engagement ring,
Yeah.
doesn't mean we're getting married tomorrow and next month.
No.
We have control over when it is that we're gonna get married. But
Yeah.
it just means that, you know what, I could see this happening.
But
I
women-
also don't believe that I'm bound by an engagement. If I feel like, you know what, this can't work, then I'll give back. Then that's fine that this is done. If a guy presents me with an engagement ring on the first date,
Yeah.
baby, let's find out if we can make it down the altar.
So
Let's go.
if I've got enough money to give 20 girls an engagement ring on the
That's
first
your
date, is that
business.
okay?
Listen, I'm not insecure,
I'm
babe.
just asking. I'm just asking.
Sorry, E-man, it's
Yes.
okay with me. If there's 19 other girls out
Yeah.
there with an engagement ring,
Yeah.
I'm not bothered by that. I don't care what it is that you and your ex did. I don't care about all that stuff.
Exes,
It's all about. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's all about me and you. Which, as long as you didn't make it down the aisle with the 19 girls. As in, if I want to go down the aisle with you, I don't care. I'm very consistent. I don't care.
All right. Well, I personally think I've not done the stats on this, but I think you may be alone with it. Alone in that. I don't think women.
When have I ever needed anyone else on my back?
I'm just saying. I'm good. Because to me,
I love this
women can't say. There's no woman, right, who goes on a first date and says, you know what, I'm going to accept this engagement ring.
You know, there's people.
And that shows me it's not a gift. Because if it was a gift, like, even if it was a car, a woman would be like, there's some obligation here for something. You know what I'm saying? But you may be willing to accept a car if you thought the man was rich. But an engagement ring, you know what it means.
Because you know what is it? For me, I don't go on dates with strangers. So again, I'm applying these scenarios to how it is that I date and how it is I move. This is why I say for me the ring is a symbol. So when it comes to dating as well, I don't go on dates with a stranger. I wouldn't know what your vibe is already like. I wouldn't if I really like you. When a guy moves to me, I know what your status is going to be in my life. I can tell. Do you get what I mean? So if I'm accepting that ring on the first date, because you know what, this is someone who like already we have qualities that make sense. I will reject it if I feel like, no, sir, you're ahead of you don't even know what I have you here for. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? So if I'm accepting it, it's because do you know what? Yeah, let's see what can happen with this. I'm not giving back.
All right, let me sorry to cut you, because again, I'm just trying to understand. Why do you? Is it just because it's jewelry or something? It doesn't matter. Why do you want a symbol of your failed marriage and your failed love anyway? Why do you want that anyway?
I don't see failure in everything.
I can't see a man I can't even think what the equivalent. What kind of presents do girls get, guys?
Watches.
Okay, cool. The watch then, yeah? Mm-hmm. So like, even though they're not, it's hard to compare them because they're different prices. And stuff, yeah. But I'm saying like, you bought me a PlayStation. You could buy me a PS5, yeah? Mm-hmm. If the relationship broke up, yeah, I can play my PS5 in peace. That's not going to bring back any trauma. Like, the PS5 can stay. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say?
It's not going to bring any trauma, you know?
Yeah, no. the PS5 can stay.
Yeah.
It's cool. If you bought me a watch, yeah, as say an engagement present then.
Yeah, an engagement present, yeah.
You bought me a watch as an engagement present, yeah? Mm-hmm. And you're the love of my life.
No, an engagement symbol. Symbol.
And then our marriage pops down and you leave me. I can't wear this watch no more.
Really?
I don't want to wear it. Oh. I was serious about you. This is us. This is me and you.
No, but
I can't wear this every day.
That's what
I'm doing.
But I told you.
How am I going to move on?
No, but I told you that with me keeping the ring, there's a number of things I can do with it. So I'm not necessarily gonna like, and I'll be honest with you, yeah. Also, the reality of life is memories fade. So
what with constant reminders?
No, it does. Even with constant reminders, trust me. You can be in my face every day, I'll forget. I could be wearing that ring all the time. After a while, it's just a ring to me. Yeah. It's just a ring. It's just a ring. Yes, I remember that. Oh, it was this guy that gave me. But trust me, you be forgetting people's names. After a while, when I'm happy in love now. What's that guy's name again? That's what we're doing. I'm all right.
Let me read the comment, yeah.
It's about what you hold there.
This was sent to me from our US correspondent.
No, it wasn't. It was you.
No. She said, this is a comment that someone wrote about this whole situation. He said, it's not a gift. A lot of women are saying the guy is petty or broke as a way of shaming or emasculating him to fit their agenda. Objectively, an engagement ring is a symbol of an implicit marriage between two parties
It's really cute.
in the near future, yeah? When you say I do, you're verbally, contractually agreeing to accept this ring on condition you marry this person in the future. If the marriage does not take place or whatever the reason may be and the two parties break up, they are no longer engaged and therefore the symbol as such is no longer required. Therefore, logically and contractually, that ring should be returned to the purchaser unless he decides to waive this obligation. Any woman who thinks otherwise is manipulating the situation and quite frankly is a gold digger.
Well, call me Kevin Samuels then, bitch. Damn, keeping the damn ring. You know what it is as well? When you get engaged, and when you get married, you have a wedding band. So say you got divorced, obviously, I guess wedding bands, you kind of buy each other's or whatever it is. Yeah. Do you still want an engagement ring back? Because technically you have more, she still has one more ring than you do.
So you said that last thing, yeah?
So the engagement ring, yeah, and then the wedding band.
Yeah.
Wedding band, she will buy yours, you buy hers, right?
Yeah.
Typically, that's what happens. Cool. So she still has two rings, you have one ring, right?
Okay.
So when you break up, say you get a divorce, obviously everyone keep the wedding bands because I bought you, like, you know what I mean? That's cancelled out. Do you want the engagement ring back?
I think it depends on how long it is, to be fair. But I think most men probably wouldn't because you were married. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was the reason for it. We got married.
So even if it was like
failed, okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? But we got married.
Yeah, we said that. I said that ages ago. If you got married, it's happened to keep that. But
You know what I'm saying?
we didn't get there.
Oh, okay, that's cute. That's why I keep this as it's a little souvenir for the time that I did.
You wouldn't want to keep it. You're
I told
just digging
you.
your heels in. You wouldn't want to keep it. You wouldn't want to keep
Remember,
it.
I told you that it's not in every situation I might want to keep it. It really just depends on the situation. Depends on why we're breaking up. It just depends on a lot of things. It really depends on a lot of things. But I'm not opposed to keeping a ring. That's the main gist here. But I think that person, whoever's comment that was, sounds very insecure. I'm going to just say that. To brand women as women who want to keep a ring as manipulative and this. No one's trying to emasculate you. Maybe that's just how you feel about yourself.
No, for people saying that he's petty and for asking the ring back.
I do think it's petty. I do, but again, when you need to understand that, because I see it as a gift. Anyone who doesn't see it as a gift, you won't see it as petty. But I see it as a gift. This is why we have to be like for like. If you see this as not you giving me a gift, then we need to talk. Then actually, when we get engaged, we actually need to talk about what happens in the event we break up. Then,
yeah, for real.
Because there's gonna be back and forths, and I'm not gonna care for it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
So if for me, who sees it as a gift, it is not like I do see it as petty, because then that's like me being. I'll be honest with you, if it was a case where I wanted to keep the ring, and so I'll give me the ring back, and remember again, I see it as a gift, right? Everything I've ever given you, I want it back.
Okay,
all right, start cleaning up. I want it back. Do you get what I mean? Because again, for me, it's like you've hit me with petty. If for whatever reason I didn't read my Bible that day, I'm hitting you back with the petty. Do you get what I mean? But this is like you have to say the same thing
or something. Because don't you have the expectation to just give it back? It's over. There's the relationship. We're not going to get married. It's done. It's done. You're going to give it back.
Because you know, for me, I see as it was a gift that you gave me to let me know that you wanted to spend forever with me. You gave it to me. It is no longer yours. What do you want it back for?
The biggest symbol, the biggest gesture you can make for proof, that your engagement is over. Yeah. What's the biggest symbol? What's the quickest gesture you can make for proof that when you come to that, when you look in that mirror and you come to that realization,
I'm no longer wearing the ring.
This ain't gonna work. I'm not doing this. What are you gonna do?
Take off the ring.
Exactly.
Why the fuck are you keeping it for?
Keeping it.
I mean, I don't.
Oh, sorry. I'm not you personally. I'm just saying.
I was keeping it, so please don't chew me.
Yeah, man. I just think with an engagement ring of a relationship that's broken, there's so much you can do with it anyway. I already told you guys. If it's the real stuff, not that make it into a bracelet, make it into an anklet.
You know what though? This is
There's
good
so
that we
much
have
stuff
these
you can
open,
do.
honest
I'm
conversations.
telling
We
you.
don't need to see women for who they are and what they came
Right.
from.
Because you know what's crazy?
Your life depends on it.
No, your life depends on it. You're very right. You guys are very, very right. Because none of the guys who are wanting the ring back are the kind of guys I would ever want to be with. So it's fine. I like that you see me for what I am.
There's
But
like two
I
of
don't
them
care.
niggas.
That's fine.
One of them broke that law.
And guess what, E-man? My God is sovereign. So guess what I'm going to end up with? The guy who sees things the way I see it too, and is going to be
Jesus?
blissful. Do you want to come to my wedding or not? Because you'll be doing right. Do you want to be invited to the wedding?
I'll be there. It's not.
But I think it just really depends on how people see stuff. There's so much stuff with relationships. It is a good conversation. I think there's so much stuff that people make assumptions about. They just assume these things. And boy, if you got engaged to me, you just assume I was going to get back to you.
Hey, for real.
I would definitely 100% give it back if it's like something that was in your family.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Give it to the lovely next woman, but
I think Stacey's right though, man. You've got to reserve the real jewels for when you find that real one. The guy like Esther, you got to give them cubic zirconium until the big day. Cubics.
Just in case.
you don't think I'm going to get that? You don't think I'm getting insurance on the ring?
Charkowski. Was it called Charkowski?
Swarovski.
All of them thing there.
Listen, yeah. I'm going because when I get my engagement, I'm going to go and get insurance out of it. When I go there, they tell me the ring is worth £2.50. Ain't no wedding, bitch. There you go. There's no wedding.
But
This is what you think I'm worth.
It's a symbol.
It's a very stupid symbol. Take it back. £2.50. Don't be silly, man.
Oh man,
I love it.
but yeah. All right, cool.
Thank you very
I think
much.
that's it.
Let's get into our next headlines.
All right, so our next headline is kind of like a continuation of what we reported last week with the New Zealand Prime Minister resigning. So New Zealand's incoming Prime Minister has vowed to protect his family from what he called the abhorrent abuse that his predecessor, Jacinda Ardern, received while in office. Ms. Ardern announced that she was quitting as the country's leader on Thursday, citing a burnout. Threats against her became more frequent in recent years and included a man claiming he had the right to shoot the Prime Minister for treason and treachery in a YouTube video. Chris Hipkins, who was speaking on Sunday after MPs from his ruling Labour Party voted unanimously to endorse him, said a small minority of Kiwis were responsible for abusing Ms. Ardern. He said that it does not represent who we are as a country, and he also added that men had a responsibility to call out misogyny. He said he realised that putting himself forward as leader meant that he was public property, but that his family were not, and he wanted his children to have a typical Kiwi kid life. Data released in June showed that threats against Ms. Ardern had almost tripled over 3 years, and local media reported that at least 8 threats against her had entered the legal system, including the man who filmed the threatening YouTube video. The next headline is a continuation again of something that we reported last week, and this is about Nadhim Zahawi. And so the BBC have come out and they've apparently been told that Nadhim Zahawi paid a penalty as part of his tax dispute with HMRC. The Tory party chairman is facing claims he tried to avoid tax and had to pay it back. On Saturday, he said he did make a payment to HMRC to settle the issue. It was previously reported the money he had paid included a penalty, but this has not been confirmed. The BBC also understands the tax issue was resolved while Mr. Zahawi was Chancellor between July and September last year, and the total amount is paid was in the region of about £5 million. Pressure has been growing on Mr. Zahawi to give more details about his finances after reports emerged this week that he agreed to pay millions of pounds to HMRC to settle his tax affairs. The Guardian had previously reported that Mr. Zahawi paid back tax he had owed, as well as a 30% penalty, with the total settlement amounting to £4.8 million. As we reported last week, the tax was related to a shareholding in YouGov, which is a polling company he co-founded in 2000 before he became an MP. According to HMRC, tax avoidance involves bending the rules of the tax system to try to gain a tax advantage that Parliament never intended. It is legal, and it includes things that some people would consider to be normal tax planning. Penalties can be applied by HMRC, though, if tax is not paid in the correct amount and at the right time. And our last headline is trigger warning here, and this is about the Vatican investigating rumours of a sex party at a British cathedral, which alleged to have happened during lockdown. As part of an investigation into the circumstances of Robert Burns' resignation as the Bishop of Hexham and Newcastle, the Catholic Church is looking into claims one of his priests invited worshippers to a private party at his lodgings. Multiple people are said to have complained about Father Michael McCoy, who was the Dean of Newcastle Cathedral, when he approached them to attend the party at a time when gatherings were not permitted. A diocese source told the Sunday Times that a number of complaints were made by individuals within the diocese after information came to light about a sex party taking place in the priest's living quarters attached to Newcastle Cathedral. McCoy, who's 57, killed himself in April 2021, 4 days after finding out he was subject to an investigation by Northumbria Police Child and Adult Protection Department for child sex abuse. The diocese said it remains fully committed to safeguarding. The Catholic Safeguarding Standards Agency, CSSA, was set up to advise on and audit the work of the Catholic Church in England and Wales, and is able to sanction clergy who do not meet standards.
Was he a priest?
Yeah, man.
So he didn't want to face the judgment on earth, and he thought facing God was the best thing to do.
I think so. I think he did his forgiveness prayers first.
Yeah.
And then went out.
Oh, he knows how effective those are now. Let's get into...
Before we continue,
Yeah.
have a definition. Proverbs has provided it. Another question you asked, Max?
Okay.
So what? Oh, for mass shootings.
Yes. An event in which one or more individuals are actively engaged in killing or attempting to kill in a populated area. Implicit in this definition is the shooter's use of a firearm. The FBI has not set a minimum number of casualties to qualify an event as a mass shooting, but US statute suggests that it is 3 or more killings in a single incident. So it could be a hood shooting.
Yeah. As long as there's people around.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, so if someone rolled up on a block in a public place like a mall and hit some youths up and 3 people died, that would be considered a mass shooting. Yeah, but that kind of behaviour is not common either, is it? Like with street stuff and drive-bys and whatever, if there's other
people around.
Yeah, but if there's other victims and stuff like that, or the incidents happen, it's usually like strays and stuff.
Yeah,
it's not like to
stray
say like 3 random people died with the person that it was going from. I don't know if that would be.
Maybe they just keep that for the white shooters.
Like obviously, yeah, it could be a bit screwed, but I wouldn't. I think the percentage of like say like I don't know, let's just say like gang violence, for instance, that gets crossed over into mass shootings. Do you think it would be that high?
Do you know? I think anyway, but do you know what it comes down to as well? I think it's the media, because for me, I feel like if a black guy did that in a mall, they would be like, "Oh, it's terrorism. It's an act of terrorism." But when it's a white guy, they'll be like, "Oh, he's got mental health illnesses and it's a mass shooting, and this is why he did it." Do you get what I mean? The media, I feel like the media know how and when to what to do, and I feel like also as well, if it was like a black guy, maybe they'd be like, it's gang related.
That's what I'm saying. I think they would have if it was more of that stuff, they would highlight it more, innit?
Yeah.
I think it would still be qualified as a mass shooting though, even
But,
if
yeah.
they basically frame it as
Okay, yeah.
it was still kind of notched down as a mass shooting.
So maybe then. So what did they say? What did she say? It was 33 in January so far?
53.
Yeah, 33.
Oh, 53. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
in the US so far. There was one the other day in this country, no?
I don't know. Was it?
Wait,
Yeah,
mass
outside the
shooting.
funeral.
I said where?
Oh, yes.
Oh, the
yeah.
girl that girl got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. An
Horrible.
angel.
They
man,
call that. They didn't call that mass shooting, did they?
Nah. They don't use that type of language.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think because we're not allowed guns here,
Mhm.
they don't.
You look really warm.
Very toasty. All right, let's get into Word on Road. All right, so you guys know the Black Eyed Peas song "My Hump."
How's it go?
My humps.
How's it go?
What you
My
gonna
hump.
do with all that junk?
All that junk inside that trunk.
I'ma get you drunk, get you left off of my hump.
Yeah, that.
My hump, my hump.
It's a big tune. You don't know it, Brent?
Mugs, why do you look so confused? Do you know what we're singing?
No, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm just waiting for the clips.
Oh, of the kids.
No, Brent, clipping this up.
Oh, sorry about that.
we were set up. But yeah, so basically, yeah, there's a unicorn toy, and it's like a poop. It's called Poopsie Slime Surprise, and essentially the
Poopsie slime surprise.
Yeah. You know the kids love slime. They love a slime boy.
That's messy.
It's
Poopsie
very
slime.
messy. It is messy. But basically, the unicorn poops slime, right? And it goes for like $100, between $100 and $300. But basically, their theme is called like my poops. So yeah, so it's obviously a play on my humps. And then they had a whole music video for the little
I saw it. It's
so
actually cute though.
It's very cute.
Yeah,
I like
it
it.
is.
But Black Eyed Peas don't think the same. Yeah, so basically they have like a whole, my poops song, and obviously it's clearly my humps. And basically they're being taken to court now over it. So the BMG Rights Management, they basically filed a lawsuit on Thursday against the manufacturers, and apparently they actually sent them a cease and desist. Same thing. A while ago, before it took off the way it has.
Is this it?
Is it the
Yeah,
unicorn
yeah,
dancer?
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me show it to the people then.
Play with audio. It's jokes. Okay, girls. Unicorn. Okay, stop putting it. Like that. Thank you.
Give them their money, man. Give Black Eyed Peas their money, man. Stop the foolishness.
I don't think Black Eyed Peas even own the song totally. So I don't know if they're gonna make money like that from it. Yeah, because the people that are suing is MJ Entertainment. So I think they own like a bigger share of the song. Actually, I believe. Yeah, they own 75% of publishing rights for that song, and yeah, 75% of the publishing rights for that song belongs to BMG, and they're the ones who are basically suing. Well, basically, it would depend the outcome of it, because if the people claim that it's a parody, in some states, I believe, the Copyright Act of 1976, you can kind of do a parody of a song. But obviously with this, it's so similar that I don't think it'll pass as a parody. But it's interesting, man. They're being taken to court, suing them. And we'll see what happens with that. If they win that, I reckon they will. But they did, to be fair, because they did send them a whole cease and desist situation, and they just ignored it and went ahead and created a whole music video and stuff. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But yeah. And then also over the weekend, Kylie Jenner posted her son, Aire's picture. So her son with, she's married to Travis, isn't it? Yeah. ASAP is Rihanna's man. Yeah, so she's she's with Travis. And they had another kid, and I remember that was a whole secret and stuff like that, which is good. If I like when celebrities do that. And she posted a picture of her son for the first time over the weekend. Super, super cute boy, very, very super cute. And I like it when I just like when people just keep the babies off the internet. I think it's a safe thing to do. I remember there was a woman who does. I think she used to post her daughter on TikTok. Like she had a kid on TikTok.
Is this the Oiba woman?
Yeah,
I saw it the other day.
And then she said how basically like when you see the number of saves on the video, basically it's a lot of pedophiles that save videos of kids and stuff like that. They love watching those kids and those videos and they always save them. Keep your kids off the internet. Honestly. Disgusting. Keep them off the internet. It's weird. It's very, very weird. But she did a whole video about it on TikTok and it was just so uncomfortable. But yeah, man, big up Aire. And it's got Stormy, the girl, just so cute. Yeah, that happened over the weekend. And then also Beyonce was in Dubai doing a performance. Is that going to be available? I don't think it will be, you know.
What, her performance?
Yeah, I want to watch the full thing.
I don't think so, and didn't she have rules of like no phone, camera phones? And
everyone had their phone.
Please, that wasn't going to last.
Yeah, everyone had their phone out there.
But 24 mil.
That's amazing. That's flipping amazing.
She got paid 24 mil to perform for an hour.
She actually did the obligation. That's why she got the money.
What do you mean? Huh?
As in, because it's why the back to the ring thing. I'm not obligated to marry you.
Wait, what?
I'm obligated to receive this ring and I receive it. Thank you very much.
I don't get the correlation. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he's saying that basically she got the money because she was she fulfilled her obligations. Oh. So in a ring situation, I'm obligated to marry her. I'm not obligated to do nothing.
Whatever.
But we have child of God. But yeah, so that happened, and then obviously there was a lot of celebrities there. Chloe and Halle were there, looking absolutely lovely. Nia Long was also there. So my story's really about Nia Long. If I find the video of the Beyonce thing, I'll share it. But I'm hoping someone put it on YouTube.
I mean, there's loads of videos on TikTok.
I know, but I don't want to watch them little snippets. I want to watch like the full thing because the way it started she started at last. You know how sick that is. Beautiful. I want to see her live. I don't want to hear anything from Renaissance.
As much as I don't really like her, yeah, she's the GOAT.
I need to see her live.
I've seen her live before.
I think I'm going to go to the next one. I always get a ticket and I sell it. But I think next time I'm going to go.
I hear that.
It's just for the Renaissance. I don't want to hear all the Renaissance stuff.
Yeah.
And she didn't perform anything from that, actually. So, let's you know how she feels about that. But, actually, no, you can't really be in Dubai talking about you won't break my soul. Tone deaf.
She didn't read the room.
It's a bit tone deaf.
Literally.
But yeah, so basically, there was a video of Nia Long, obviously single Nia Long, and Terrence J, and he was opening the car door for her, and you know whatever, and so they just look so good. I reckon it's a rumor because basically a few days ago, on the red carpet of her new Netflix show that Lauren London is in as well, Eddie Murphy looks really really good. She and Omarion were, I think apparently he's in it as well. But they were on the red carpet and they took a picture together. And then he was going to walk away and she like kind of pulled him back like, no, like take more pictures. And people were like, oh, it's Omarion. And at first I do not want her to be with Omarion. Omarion was out here on stage in a watermelon. On the land of Ix, that is the worst thing a guy could ever do. So I want better for Nia.
Nia, what we doing? Wow.
She's so beautiful. She's just been stunning.
She's been buff my whole life, you know.
Stunning.
My whole life.
Like the whole life.
On Nia, let me get it with the purple.
Celebrity
as long as I can remember, she's been leng.
She's just stunning. So yeah, and then Terrence
anywhere
J
I
was
catch
there.
her in the streets, it's over for her as well, you know. Trust me, Esther. Don't make me see her and hold her.
I'm actually so done with you. So basically, we were like, oh, are they together? Are they dating? Whatever. But to be fair, a few days ago, when the Omarion thing happened, she posted one of the things. She said, "You're not going to remark it." She said, "I'm single F. Capital exclamation point.
I hear that.
She said, don't play. That's the worst when people put you together. So it's like, please don't ruin what I really have going on. But I think they'd be a really cute couple. He seems very wholesome and very like lovely and stuff like that. And aesthetics wise,
Is he a lot younger though?
Is he what?
Is he a lot younger?
do you know what? Let's find out. Actually, I don't know how old this man is, because he's always someone who always looks young. He's just always been good looking. He is 40.
Okay.
She's 50.
Terrence J.
Yeah.
Why don't I know him? Who's he again?
Presenter.
He's a presenter. He was on
BET or
Think Like a Man.
Yeah.
BET.
The brown skinny.
Yeah.
I know
And
who
she's
it is.
52. Yeah, that ain't nothing.
She is
12 years.
52.
Yeah.
Shit, then.
I think that's a good age gap.
No, but she looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
What?
literally amazing.
For that age, that's a good age gap.
As in, no,
'Cause
for what though? As in,
For them to date.
For them, like if they were together, yeah.
what,
Marriage,
man or
everything.
woman doesn't matter. I'm saying.
Marriage, engagement ring, the whole works.
No, but I'm saying. Like,
even if it was
the
that way
woman-
around.
Yeah, like even if the
Even if
guy's
man
younger,
was
I think
52
it's
and she was
fine.
40.
No, that makes sense to me. But I'm
Okay.
saying the woman being 52.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Get it, what I
But
mean.
Emmanuel, do you know what? Do you know why I don't
Crazy.
get what you don't understand? That's what she said. She said it from the beginning. She didn't start her.
What did I say?
He wanted her to repeat
Because he's
herself.
like, you know, you were like, oh, you think that's a good age up? He's like, for what? And I'm like, what do you mean for
No,
what?
I know she said it from the beginning. I meant like in terms of like for women and men. Like the
Yeah, like,
dynamic.
say-
the fact that he's younger than her, because he's very mature. He gives me very mature vibes. Do you get what I mean? So that'd be fine. It's when you date a younger guy and the kid like, and it's like you got a kid. That's the worst.
Do you know what I also think as well? I feel like the
Yeah.
older you get, both ways, it doesn't really matter.
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Like
Because
if
you're old
if
enough.
a 60-year-old was going out with a 40-year-old, I'm ageist. Yeah, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. I wouldn't.
I'll be fine with
you're
that.
past. You're past the stage.
You're
of
past
me-
where you can be
past that
groomed, where you can
stage.
be manipulated.
Yeah,
I'm good with
it
that.
is what it is.
Yeah. It's when
So,
they're younger. That's
yeah.
when I'm like,
So I don't have it. I think that's fine.
yeah. When you're younger than 25, that's when the age gap matters for me. Anything above that, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, even a 30 and 50-year-old. Jesus, take the wheel.
Someone said, actually, let me not say it. Never mind. So yeah, that's really cute. If they were together, it'd be lovely. And then Love Island. Have you guys been watching Love Island?
I'm not feeling it, you know.
Yeah.
But
I've been watching it.
isn't there something about?
I've missed the last
6.
couple. No, yesterday's one actually. Just yesterday's.
I tried
Just
to watch
two
this one.
friends,
I fell
right,
asleep.
that are fighting. Two girls that know.
I'll
each
be honest with you
other.
guys. I don't know anything that's going on.
So why did they make the debt?
I was hoping you guys can lead it.
Not gonna lie,
It's
I
not.
don't-
It's not. No, it's
I
not.
don't know
lead, it's
anyone's
just
name.
Yeah. See.
I don't
so,
know what's going on.
I just thought we'd do a
know
check-in.
That there's two girls who are acting like they don't know each other, but they're.
Oh,
actually-
yes,
they're
but they know each other.
Olivia and Zara.
Yes,
Yeah,
and they were each
whoever
other's
they are.
comments like
But
years
they
and years ago.
literally are
was it?
friends.
Oh,
Yeah,
have
they
you-
know each other.
Have you seen that Zara girl with that song with Sideman? And she's rapping about and singing about Love Island.
No,
She's got an actual song, Sideman.
It's so funny. Remember Sideman loves Love Island, isn't it? He's always doing things. Then he started.
Sideman loves a lot of things that he should not be loving. But yeah.
Well, and he was he's making his own songs. He does like parody songs and stuff of
does he?
things.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, well,
Sideman.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's singing. Yeah,
Oh, he
does.
was.
He don't do them that much anymore, but he went for a period when he was starving.
Oh, really? Been down for it.
Yeah, so but one of the songs was
Yeah.
about the Love Island thing is Zara.
She really worked. She really manifested that, innit?
Yeah, and it's him and her singing some crap about some.
She really manifested that role, boy. This year I don't really like them. I'll be honest with you guys, I've only watched 2. And I don't think yesterday's one counts as the second one because I fell asleep. I woke up and I was like, what was I watching? I was like, oh yeah.
But then
yeah.
I realized even with Love Island for me, I never really watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's only when it starts getting a bit hype that I get involved. When it's like beginning, you're getting to know each other. I ain't got time for that.
But just I like to like know the people from when it starts so I can
See
to
how
kind
they
of trace
change.
the origin story, see how they change.
Yeah.
But I feel like this shit is so evident that they're all just there for clout. They're all just there to have a career. Like, I even saw. I think the snippet I remember was a black guy and the black guy talking, and she's all saying all stuff that's like that, like as if she wants to be exclusive. And I was like, girl, it's
You've
like
been
a
in
week.
5 seconds.
She's like, yeah, like I want to like have a life with you. I was like, oh gosh, get a grip. Kevin, send her one of them no simping shirts because she's wilding. I can't. I was just like, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like they're all just playing a game. I did think it was funny that David came in for like 24 hours, didn't even get to unpack his suitcase and left straight away.
He looks stressed though, man.
No, he naturally looks like that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
he looks
he's-
like yeah.
Yeah, when it
He was
respect.
going through it. When he stand up at that recoupling or that, he looked like, I'm saying, you only been there a couple of days. You shouldn't be looking at this. You look like that Donny from 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, no.
Yeah, when he came in, I said, yeah, you gotta go. You know when they did the introduction, the intro walk, I said, yeah, walk back out. Just walk, turn around. Yeah, it's just not it. I think, to be fair, my favourite character so far that is Will, the farmer. Because his PR has been good.
Did you see when they was in the bedroom what he tried to do? That was so funny.
What did he do?
There was like arguments, innit?
Okay.
And then like they was all getting ready to go to bed. It was all frosty. There was, I think, some of the boys arguing? I don't know. There was pure stuff going on, innit?
Yeah.
And he was like guys, he's like, oh guys, like obviously like I was always taught like you shouldn't go to bed with like on a bad mood, like so like we should kind of talk about it. And everybody looked at each other like, and they kind of laughed. Yeah, like and then they just carried on talking. And he's looking around,
so cute.
And then he's like, all right, cool, I'll go first. And then he's like, so I don't like that everybody argued that we didn't all get along. And then unanimous, they just all started busting up in unison, like crying. And you just looking at them like, am I
like, he's actually being serious.
And you know, I like him. I feel like he's going to be that guy in the house, like that fun guy, the one that's like, he's not like a Hugo, he's not like a Curtis. I just think he's just good vibes. He's just really good. And the girls love him because outside of, the villa, like in the real world, people are like showing his TikToks where he's like helping sheep get out of the mud.
You see him pull the sheep out of the mud?
Is that the video that I saw?
Yeah, it's him. He's just so cute, man. And I feel like actually out of everyone, obviously he's like a Tory, but out of everyone, I feel like he's actually going to have a good career. I feel like I can see him going into like animal presenting and stuff like that. And this is what I like. I like people go into the show and they come out like they go into the show not wanting to get the same things that's happened over and over again. You don't want that Pretty Little Thing deal. You're trying to think outside of the box. Do you get what I mean? Like that's what I love. I hope he stays in longer. I'm glad that David went and not him. Cause I didn't want him to leave. I don't think he's not in a couple, is he? In a proper like romantic couple.
Who?
Will.
No,
he's giving like friend zone.
I don't think anyone's interested in him.
Any girl that comes in, if she's smart, she'll stick with him. Because they could actually go very far.
Are there any couples that people are taking to already that are strong and all that stuff?
I don't think so.
No, I know.
No?
I don't think so. I think all of them are just. Have people figured out whether that girl's mixed race or not?
She's mixed race. They put her dad on the internet.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's half black, half
Not
white.
her dad.
Yeah, there's a picture of her mum and her dad from when she's a baby. They see it. She's definitely half and half.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, she's just because sometimes she does look like she's infiltrating in it.
Yeah, she's like a black fisher. Do you know what it is? It's because she decided to get a tan. When you're going to a hot country, ma'am, I feel like she got fake tan and then went to South Africa. So it just looks very like ashy, black face like.
Is this the girl with the bunda?
No. She's the separate thing.
But apparently she's bad vibes. I'm hearing people are not really liking her.
Oh no, she's buff. I like looking at her.
Yeah, that's different. You're looking at her bum. I'm talking about her personality. I think people are like, she's just bad vibes.
Yeah, none of them. I think a few of them have been onto her and then yeah, they're not.
She reminds me of Anna.
Yeah, she does.
She reminds me of Anna.
She ain't as bad as Anna though.
Yeah, Anna was just.
She ain't as bad as Anna. No way.
No one's as bad as Anna. She was something else. Yeah, we'll see how it goes this week. I will try and catch it. Maybe we can have a Friday. You guys can have a Friday roundup.
Said you guys. So you take yourself out of it from now.
Yeah, I'm not here on Friday.
Shit.
Yeah. So y'all can have a Friday roundup, and I'll catch y'all maybe next Friday. But that is all from me to this lovely Monday. Let's get into People's Journal.
All right, people. Welcome to the People's Journal. I'll give you the news from an economics point of view. First thing I want to talk about is Google. And basically, unfortunately, Google have announced that they're going to be laying off 12,000 employees.
You know when you said Google, I was going to say, I want to get a job there.
Yeah, that's all good. But it's not the right time. 12,000 employees,
that's
right?
mad.
And basically, this comes after Amazon and Microsoft announced a combined laying off of 28,000 people. I'm going to get into Microsoft's ones after, yeah. But yeah, 12,000 people. But to be fair to them, similar to what I was saying about Argos last week, right? They are giving a good severance package to a lot of their people. They are looking to, firstly, Americans who work for Google are going to be laid off immediately. Around the world, however, that's going to be a phase type of situation. But the CEO, he distributed this memo to basically all of his staff. And what he said is, whilst this transition won't be easy, we're going to support employees as they look for their next opportunity. In the US, we're going to be paying employees during the full notification period. So there's a minimum of 60 days. So that full 60 days, they're going to be paid, full pay. We're also going to be offering a severance package starting at 16 weeks salary plus 2 weeks for every additional year at Google, and accelerate at least 16 weeks of GSU vesting.
That is a good package.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're also going to be paying 2022 bonuses and the remaining vacation time. They're going to be paying all of that.
It.
Yeah.
That's a good package.
Mm-hmm. They're going to be offering 6 months of healthcare, job placement services, and immigration support for those affected. And outside of the US, they're going to be supporting employees in line with local practices. I'm not too sure what that means, but yeah. So it's not like just leaving them high and dry in it. So it is good that they're doing that. Microsoft, like I said, also have laid out a lot of people. And that's 10,000 jobs are going to be lost with Microsoft, which is crazy. Around the world, however, they employ about 220,000 people worldwide. So the cut only represents about 5% of its total workforce. But still. Next one I want to talk about is Barclays. And Barclays basically are going to be closing one of their branches down, right, in South London, right? And this is because it's only being used regularly by a certain amount of people. But I want you guys to kind of guess how many people use this particular Barclays regularly.
Probably the local.
7.
I was going to say 12, to be fair.
Okay, 12. What do you say?
I said that's 30, 25, 30.
Okay, 1.
One person?
One.
What, a member of staff, the employee?
Nah, do you know, is this one disabled man?
Oh, and they're closing it down. What's it supposed to do?
Yeah, well,
Where is it?
In Tower Bridge Road, Bermondsey.
Oh.
Yeah,
I know that road.
Yeah, man.
What's it going to do now?
Well, you know,
So sad.
do you know, it's more so because he refuses to go online, and he doesn't want to do any online services. And also, like I said, he's disabled, so he lost his leg in 2003 motorbike accident. Yeah, and has never used the internet and doesn't have a smartphone. So he's kind of, you know what I mean? He's one of those in that situation. He's 84 as well.
84?
Yeah.
And he wants to walk to the bank all the time.
He wills himself.
Well,
to
yeah.
that.
Gets pushed there, whatever. Yeah, man. So he struggles with
One, you
mobility. Yeah.
They need to give him some kind of bonus or something.
He'll be all right. You just got to get it up and it'll be cool.
Yeah.
No, but they need to give him a card or something, so relieving card. Because
That's cute.
Do you know what I mean? Because he's been loyal.
Yeah.
Get them afloat all these years.
I was going to say something else, but yeah, it's all right.
What was you going to say?
Don't say it.
Let's say it.
I was going to say, nah.
You said worse on here.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So.
I hope you guys are watching this behavior.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm a new man, 2023.
What was that energy when you talking to me about the engagement rings?
No, that's consistent. I have to, you know what I'm saying?
So we make each other better. You keep me on my toes, I keep you on your toes. It works.
This is it.
Love it.
All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is basically, I think I kind of mentioned this before as well, yeah, about this scheme where the National Grid wants to pay people for shutting off the electricity and gas and all that between certain times.
Yeah.
Maybe they're talking about doing it, yeah. Now it's come into fruition, man. So a scheme, basically, that for those who don't know, that offers discounts on bills for households who cut peak time electricity use will be triggered from today.
When they say that, is there is that like a like working on like a reduced setting, or are they saying you cut?
I think it's more so if you cut it.
What about your fridge?
Yeah, I'm not too sure, man.
They don't care.
Huh?
They don't care.
To be fair, it probably is like a reduced thingy.
Yeah, because my
You know what I'm saying?
fridge
'Cause
needs to stay on.
Yeah.
What about my ice?
It's in my eyes.
You don't care about your food, but you care about your
It's
eyes.
in my eyes. That's the worst, you know. You can't have one. You know when you go shopping, you forget you bought ice cubes. That's all melted. Now it's like one ice cube.
Happens to me
Gosh,
both
it's
times.
the worst. I hate it so much.
Ashtrays are the meatiest things. You gotta fill them up all the time. Because if
It's for me getting them out. I can't.
if it's empty, you got no ice. You know.
You got no ice.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, one ice, I gotta go and fill it up with
Fill
water
it out.
and put it back in the fridge.
And then wait.
Walk away with no ice.
3 hours. No, not yet. And you know you go into the ice and you touch it and it's like, and your finger goes through. Then you go start again.
I used to get in trouble with my mum
The
because I used to fill the ice tray with like cherry aid and that.
Oh, that's lit. That's smart.
Yeah, Mr. got. Mom's a
That's
hater
funny.
because that ain't causing no one no issues. Why are you getting mad for?
Do you know
Who put Terrence in the ice? Bro, I'm trying to make ice poles, man. What's wrong with you? Like, chill out, man.
Do you know what I just thought about? Having like vodka or something in there. Be
Ooh.
sick.
Okay.
Oh, wait for summer. Do cocktail recipes. Watch my TikTok come summertime.
That would be a good for
That's sick.
for getting people if all your ice cubes there
Yeah.
were vodka though.
Yeah.
Like not even 10 people. No, the people come out to drinking. They need vodka.
You're actually dumb.
That'd be lit.
You taste
That would
it
be
though.
lit.
Yeah, but it'd be too late.
Yeah, but it's too late.
It'd be like
What's
your water tastes funny.
Like, yeah, it's just like that sometimes.
It's a
Do you
new
know what
brand.
though? Speaking of the environment, I actually had a dream, and I had to wake up and pray that it doesn't happen. I had a dream that there was no water in the land. And so, I think you guys were there. I can't remember. But it was a whole dream and there was no water. You can't go in the tap. There was no water, period. And I was like, I need to shower. I shower twice a day, so it was really affecting me.
Wow.
And I really pray it's not a foreshadow of anything to come, because I couldn't deal with such. Because what do? You know, like back home, you got like wells and stuff like that. What do we do here? It's just a tap. I just about to let you guys know, just in case it happens. I told you. Start stocking up on your water.
Okay, I was just about to say you didn't offer a solution.
Yeah, stock up your water. I know any bottles you need for a shower, but stock up.
Right, someone in the chat apparently thinks that alcohol cannot freeze.
Vodka don't freeze.
No,
All
it's true, it
alcohol
actually
will
doesn't.
freeze at a cold enough temperature, but any proof higher than 50 will not freeze in a conventional freezer.
Okay.
That's actually true.
First of all,
Yeah, I've seen alcohol freeze before. Yeah, you get frozen drinks and shit.
yeah, but I would have liked to figure that out myself.
No, but vodka's a tough one to freeze because I keep vodka in the freezer. And
Can gin freeze?
probably.
Everything.
Yeah.
Is it because of the way you say the way it's been distilled? If it's been, you just read it. What did it say? If it's been
I ain't saying anything about this still.
or percentage. If you say if it's
If
proof.
it's higher than 50, then
50
you need
proof.
to use a different freezer. You can't, conventional freezer is not going to do it.
It's been colder.
All right. Well, there's a way we can still get it done, man.
Defo, watch. I told you guys, watch the space sometime.
No, Stacey said it can't. Stace,
You guys are killing my dream. I don't like this.
Google proved you wrong, man. That's the science. You read it there.
No,
man.
it
That's the
wasn't.
facts.
It wasn't Stacey that said it. To be honest, it was somebody else.
It said it can't. Yeah, she said it can't.
No, this is a different conversation you're jumping into. She's having a conversation now with somebody else.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry. She didn't.
Sorry,
she said it.
Stacey.
She was the one who basically said, "I can."
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
My bad.
She kept your apology.
Who's skipping Shannon?
You and Iman.
Well, who's who though?
I really,
Man said, I'm Shannon.
Shannon. Skip sounds like a guy that
Did
you
you
want to
see
be the
Shannon
girl.
go to get in a fight with the Grizzlies?
Yeah, that's all right. No, skip it to white man. He's old.
Do you know what? Get to the next segment. I don't even know what to say about
yeah,
this.
he was looking to knock these guys out, you know.
It's guy for it.
Hey.
What is this? Is it like a
Shannon's
show?
serious
What
guy,
is this?
you know.
He's big,
What are you
you know.
talking
He's a
about?
What is
unit.
it? Shannon?
Yeah.
What is
So,
it?
yeah, it's a sports show.
Sports show.
They argue, they debate sports every
It's
morning.
Skip week.
Compared to Shannon.
Okay, do you know what?
Skip is entitled.
Moderators, I'm going to need you to remove that person.
Skip is
Remove that
stubborn.
comment.
Skip is stubborn. Once he digs his heels in. Actually, you know what?
Okay,
You was
do you know
moving
what?
that
I am
Skip
a
today. You
I'm
was
a
moving that Skip
Yeah,
today.
no, that's fine. I'm good with Skip. All right.
Yeah, Skip don't like to apologize properly.
At all.
Yeah, that's fine. I know Shannon definitely doesn't apologize. But carry on.
Shannon's never wrong. But anyway, let me get to the point.
Oh, Lord. We need a better one.
Like I was saying, yeah, the national grid have rolled out this scheme today.
Yeah.
It's going to be running between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Right. So basically, you just have to just not use your electricity, basically. But the thing is,
any
you have
people
to
that signed
sign
up,
up.
right?
Yeah, you need
Okay.
to sign up. Yeah, thank you for that. So basically, I did struggle to kind of find a way you can sign up. But if you go to nationalgrideso.com, you can basically find a whole list of approved providers, and your provider will probably be there. Go to it, follow the link, and sign up. Pretty much.
How much do you save money? Do they give you money?
Yeah. I think it will credit to your account. Pretty much. Yeah.
What is that?
But it adds up, man. It does. Especially if you're not going to be at home, then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like if you're not going to be at home, it makes sense.
Yeah.
To be fair, actually.
what I'm saying?
Share the jokes.
Are they talking? If they're talking about me, yeah.
What happened?
Brent, give me a spanner quickly. Is it about me?
Yo, you guys give me jokes.
What happened?
Do you know what? I'm not gonna
Some of them are right. Witty.
Oh.
Really witty.
Let me
Sorry.
Google.
It's funny. It is funny though.
What about the spicy white?
Yeah.
Do you know what's so mad, yeah? Because you know, like, okay.
Yeah, you got an agenda that's been set for you now, you know.
Do you know what's mad?
You're not gonna be able to
Basically,
shake it. You won't be able to shake it at all.
Because you know, like, I live by the will of God, yeah. So obviously, like, I know what it is. No, wait. Because obviously, like, I know that I know what I'm attracted to in a man, yeah. Like, God can't even say my man is white. I have to say single. I can never come on here and say, guys, I'm engaged. My man is white. That'd be the worst thing.
I hear you.
I would have proved them right. And I'm stubborn in that sense. So I really will have to just stay single.
Isn't your happiness more important though?
I'm very like, when I have a point to prove, I have a point to prove.
Gina said we know.
I hear it.
I'm have to just be with spicy whites to just.
No, but you know what I hear?
Who's gonna beat me when I'm with spicy? Okay, I've got a white man now. Who's gonna beat me?
The thing is, no one will beat you.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want to hear the jokes either.
Esther, I feel your pain, man.
Lord, please. Okay, don't play me like that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for people's
Oh, is
time.
that it? Okay. I don't even know what segment is next.
Asking for a friend.
All right, let's get into asking for a friend.
Well, so
Find the right black men, man. You'll find the nice black men, not the ones like Kevin.
All right. So, good morning, team. I have a friend whose name is Eve, and she's from Brixton. She's 16, half Nigerian and half Irish.
Whoa, ain't
Sorry,
supposed
wait.
to, whoa.
Why did
You don't read names out.
Bruh, why did she send that
But
information
she
in?
put her name. Wait, hold on a minute.
No, also, can people stop saying where you're from? Then you, cause
Wait.
My fault. It's my fault.
Wait. Gina, you're not supposed to read names out, so why is it here?
do you know
No,
who read it
I'm not
out?
blaming Gina. I'm saying the
No,
person who wrote this in.
Because you and your loud mouth just
said
said
it's my
Gina. Say it again so they can hear you loud.
I am sorry, Gina. This is my fault. I should have said don't read the name out.
Yeah, because they jumped on her. Damn.
These times I'm just doing my job.
No, but the person who wrote this in, they gave all the information.
Yeah, like,
Like we can find this person if we wanted to.
yeah. And I'm gonna try.
Can I ask you a question? Why does your alarm go off at 10 a.m. every time? Is that your alarm for normal life? What happens at 10?
Shouldn't call you lazy. Don't have it.
No, I'm up way before that. That's that's a
'cause-
significant alarm in my life.
No, because it's literally like 10 o'clock.
It's a reminder
I've
that
noticed.
we're overrunning the show. That's why he keeps it on.
Oh, is that why you...
Yeah,
It's
we're
definitely not
It's
that.
a check-in
It's supposed to be at a certain point in the show, when it's
when we get to 10 o'clock. Yeah.
so I know whether to speed up, whether to slow down.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Next,
saying?
right.
where we at? Well, no, okay, wait.
Let's just-
When
let's
people
just-
send dilemmas, can you stop putting like names and stuff like that? Because when you send a dilemma in here, you send it how you want it to be read. Do you get what I mean? So if you put that in there, I'm guessing that the name is not Eve. You've made that
To
up.
be honest.
Like you're talking, yeah, maybe they made it up then because you gave us everything. You told us who she is, where she's from, how old she is,
Her culture, she's
yeah,
mixed.
and then you want to talk her business. You know what? In the name of transparency, I think we should read it how we got it.
I mean, there's no point in me now reading it again and not saying it. I've already said it.
Yeah, let's go for it, man. This is what they've done.
Or, producer, please.
No, this is what they sent in. Let's do it, man.
Get my
Did
Esther
you
bag.
get in your Esther bag and be stubborn? Say it with your chest.
I
pussy,
didn't
yo.
say that.
Wait, is this what you guys think of me?
What? You don't know
No,
that you're
stubborn.
stubborn? You must know you're
Oh, you
stubborn.
are though.
I'm not that stubborn.
Sis.
You wear it so well. It looks beautiful. on
Gina
you.
said,
You're
"Be fucking
literally-
for
No,
real."
you are.
Gina said, sis. I'm trying to help.
Like, we're here, but
Okay.
that one I have to agree.
All right,
But
I love
it's
it. I'm here for it. I'm here
It's
for
who
it.
you are. At least I know she says it with her chest.
I
and she,
do.
And she says what she says and she means what she means.
But you know, what it is, I live my raps though. That's another thing.
There you
So
go.
I'm just saying that.
That's why you can.
All right, lovely. Thank you.
Love that for
I
you.
appreciate it.
Good morning, team. I have a friend whose name is and she's from and she's
Oh,
half
come on. She's
Nigerian.
16. We need to know that.
Yeah, she's 16. She's half Nigerian and half Irish. She lives at home with both her parents, and she'd like to know if there are any benefits to running away from home.
Okay, girl.
She's talked about doing it for a few years now, as her parents are strict churchgoers and discipline her by beating her. She still gets beats at the age of 16, and she thinks that's crazy Before you wonder what she does to get beats, it'll be things like staying up past her curfew or answering back and getting bad grades. Have any of the team run away before, and was there any benefits gained, and what should she do? Thanks in advance.
That's actually heavy.
Has anyone in here run away from home before?
No. What am I running to?
Did I run away?
Brent, is the heating on? Sorry.
You ran away, Brent?
Yeah.
No way. How long did you last?
Oh, do you run?
Yeah. I went to
McDonald's.
the swimming pool.
He said McDonald's, you
I
know.
went to the swimming pool.
That's
The
not
swimming
running
pool?
away from home.
Did you have after school club? Did you
You
actually
didn't
have
run
like
away
a
from
swimming pool?
home.
I did. I left the house. I didn't tell anybody, and I went to the swimming pool.
That's
That's
not
not
running
running
away from
away.
home.
You just went to swim.
You didn't tell anyone
no.
where you were going.
Or did you get to
I
live
had
there?
no lessons. I had no lessons.
And did you
I had
get,
no business.
Did you get to
being
live there?
No.
Did you pack
Exactly,
your bag?
That's not running away from home.
I had good intentions to run away. I just didn't follow through with it.
So you went
Oh,
to the
you got to
swimming
swim and then you
pool.
turned back and came back.
No,
home.
I stayed there for a while.
Pussy,
What's a while? 10 minutes.
Nobody came for me.
You're a pussy, man.
Nobody came
I said
for
nobody
me.
came for
No
you.
one
He
came
didn't
for
even.
you.
How
He
old
didn't
are you?
even run away from home in his
I was
chest.
young, obviously.
How old are you?
I was young enough to leave the house.
I need an age.
How old were you?
16.
Can I remember? No.
That's
I
old.
said that's Agbaya.
I was young. I think I was maybe 11, maybe 13.
Oh, Brent.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a
I
question?
got licks when I got home though,
Why did you run away from home?
What, you got licked when you got back?
because I didn't like what was happening.
What was happening at home?
He's getting licked.
Something I didn't want.
Like what?
I don't know. I think I was. No, I'm trying to remember. Maybe I got licks, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't want to get
You
beat.
ran away,
No,
you
wait,
ran
you
away.
got
more
when
licks.
you go in your bedroom after you got licks and you
Yeah.
punch somebody up.
and you start
You
punching
can't
your
punch
pillow and you're
somebody
crying.
up.
You said all sorts of B's and H's.
So I'm like, what's the best way to basically pay
Then back.
them back? It's
Watching I
me
go
to go
missing.
Yeah. So-
That's weak, man. I'm not a run away type of
100%.
man. I'm a kill you in your sleep kind of man.
No.
Oh, damn.
Listen, I
about
shot your
parents?
mum, I shot your dad at his finest.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be contemplating running away. I'd be thinking I'm going to kill this bitch in her sleep because I'm done.
I said I'm done.
You get
That's
me?
your
I
mum,
ain't-
right?
And that's what that student thought about.
Entertainment purposes.
I told her before. I got in trouble because she's always just make me make her a cup of tea. And like sometimes, one time, like she called me. I'm upstairs in my room. She's calling me downstairs, and I come downstairs. She asked me to make her a cup of tea. The kitchen's downstairs with you. You're calling me down there. What do you think this is? You keep asking me for tea. One day I'm gonna poison it. You're gonna have to check your tea. I said it. I thought I said it under my breath, but she heard me. I think she boxed me.
And you were 8 at the time.
No, he said,
No,
I think
no,
she
no,
boxed
no.
me.
I think,
I was a teenager those times. But yeah, I'm saying, yeah, man. You keep calling me for tea.
You what?
You see. You watch.
One of them is going to be the last tea you ever have.
Trust me, the last one you ever have. I was contemplating those kind of things. I wasn't running outside to be. England's cold, man.
That's what I'm
It's not
saying.
like if we lived in Mexico or something. I would have ran away every day. Been on
to the beach.
Been on the beach, yeah. Outside is rough.
Yeah.
All right, so no one's run away from home, yeah?
So wait, sorry. Brent, is the heating on? My fingers are cold. Sorry.
Oh, is it because I'm dismissing your experience? Sorry, Brent's run away from home. You know how I said no one's run away from home? He looked at me with like puppy dog eyes like,
Oh.
No. I'm aware that you have your jacket and stuff on in it, so it's
Yeah, the rest of us
gonna get
don't.
hotter.
oh, yeah. Oh, I can feel it
So
from here, even
mine's
where
not
I'm
hot,
sitting.
yeah?
Sorry. Okay, cool. So,
Then
guys,
fast, it's difficult because obviously parents and what can you do at that age? I think if it's proper like abusive,
I just think, do you have a relative that you can speak to, like an auntie?
Yeah.
Do you have older siblings?
That won't snake you.
Do you have like cousins or anyone that you can actually talk to?
Yeah.
And then just kind of go there? Because I didn't run away from home yet, but I left my house. And I went to stay at my aunt's because I couldn't deal.
for how long?
Like a month?
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I was just like, I ain't going back there.
Yeah.
Oh, so you ran away.
I wouldn't say run. I wasn't really running away though, but I went to my aunt's. Innit?
Did you get
with my
permission to
cousins.
leave?
No, but
Do you know you ran away?
no, but they knew where I was.
Okay, fair.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like when I got there, it's not like, oh, no, we're looking for her, we can't find her. Do you know what I mean?
How old did she say?
I was like 15.
I think I think
Yeah, it was
yeah.
like
What,
year
I think
11.
that's the best advice. What Gina said in terms of like if there's someone that you can speak to, but if she hasn't got any of that, what she should do?
Just move out.
I think she can't move at 16. I think speak to.
I moved out at 16.
She can go to the council.
You can, but then
I
it's
was gonna
like
say
it's a
go to
hostel
council and like
situation,
speak to
right?
your teacher.
Yeah, I had to go to
I would say
hospital.
speak to your teacher
Sorry,
so they can
didn't-
try and get you help that
Sorry,
way.
what was the reason as to why it is that she wants to run away? What did?
'Cause she's-
She,
She's
her
getting
parents are
beat.
strict and
She
she
gets-
still gets beat.
Yeah, she's getting licks at home.
But you know sometimes that beats it's not discipline, but it's abusive beats.
And she talks back to the parents,
Yeah.
so she's a disobedient child.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know.
Potentially.
Nah, Brent, I'm not
I
gonna
don't know
lie,
if it's
yeah.
solely disobedience, man.
You see, when I was 16, 15, 16, I clashed with my dad a lot, yeah. And it was like, it wasn't similar, but it's like, you can't batter me like that at that age. I'm a big ass. I'm not a kid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think.
So
Yeah,
my
I think
thing
it's
was,
mad.
you can't be hitting me like this and think I'm gonna. No. Do you know what I mean? I feel like at a certain age, yeah, there's discipline in your kids, but if you're beating them,
That's different, man.
man. And I'm not.
If you deserve the beats, though, obviously there's a thin line.
So when you say discipline, you're saying just don't hit them, as in take away like.
No.
Put them on timeout. Put them on the naughty
because
step.
I'm not
naughty
against
corner.
I'm not against like hitting your kids and smacking. Like I'm not one of those people.
Up until what age?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like when you get to a certain like I know that for me, when I get to if my child gets like older or they're like a teenager, I'm not even wasting my energy on you like that. Go out into the world and fuck up. It's on you. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna.
I don't think disciplining should stop. Especially me as a father, like say like my son. I don't think there's an age that I could stop
But
disciplining.
she's
him.
actually talking about physical.
I'm talking about physical as well. I'll punch him in his face at any age. Any age. It's up to 35.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, you think you could disrespect me? If your dad could double his fist and punch you in your face now if he said something really rude, don't you think you deserve it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If your mum did that to you, like, what would you do?
I would do nothing.
What?
What,
You
my
were
mum
just
punched me?
threatening to kill her because she asked you for tea?
Yeah, but I was young then. I'm not gonna
Oh, okay.
What am I gonna do to my mum? I'm not gonna hit her. I can't do it. She's not gonna hurt anyway. Last time she punched me, she mashed up her hand. I told her you just gotta stop doing that, man. She's gonna break up your hand, man. You get me? You're not even built for this, man. You walk around with ice on your hand now, and the box punching him and hurt.
Look at you.
Like, stop the foolishness. So she just stopped. She realised for real, it don't make sense. Because what's she gonna do? Unless she's gonna go at me with a pickaxe, she ain't gonna do nothing to me.
I don't think you're hitting your child past a certain age.
I don't
What if
think
he's
you
rude
should.
to me?
Yeah.
What for my son? Not a woman, not a gal child. My son.
Yeah.
What if he's disrespectful to
Yeah,
me?
Give me an example.
Huh?
Give me an example of what you
I
would.
feel like Mugs is
I
fine.
don't know. Just said something I didn't like. I'm very.
Like what? Like what?
I don't know. It depends what day I wake up on. I'm on a discipline thing. Don't talk sideways to me. I'll punch you in your face. I don't understand what you're talking about here. I don't even understand where the confusion comes from. What? I'm never going to be disrespected. Sorry.
If he hits you back, is it a fight now?
Yeah, but then it's a fight. He can't win. Unless he's I don't know. Well, like, I couldn't have trained him that well. What's he gonna do? Beat me up? Oh shit, that's scary. The day he can beat me up, I'm just gonna stop talking shit to him. I'm a real man. You get me? I'm a real man. The day my son can beat me up, that's it. You're the dad now.
You're the daddy. This is your house.
This is your house. Ain't playing no games. You take us fourth, son. You lead.
I'm done.
You get me? Yeah. Come on, man.
I hear it. Okay.
Do you know? I'll be honest. Okay, my best advice. I'll be honest with you. I feel like, and I'm not victim blaming or anything like that. I think some parents can be very unreasonable, and the beating stuff. Like some parents can be like that. But the best thing that you can do for me, because I'll be honest with you, living out here is expensive in the streets. It's very, very expensive. It's a whole cost of living situation, and you're still in education. Education now is compulsory until you're 18. I think it's gonna be difficult for you to actually juggle so much. So I think if it's possible for you, I would just say, just do what doesn't get you beats. Don't stay out late. Don't talk back. Just like literally just don't do anything that will get that reaction that you don't like from them. And this is not me victim blaming. This is not me, saying that I don't understand that some parents can be very, very stupidly unreasonable. I think that's the best thing that you can do. But if it's a case where it's actually a very abusive environment, where it's affecting you mentally as well, like, if it's more than just beats, then I would say, if you, like Gina said, speak to an auntie, speak to anyone, a close relative that you can stay with them for a while. If that's not an available option to you, then speak to a teacher and see if the council can help you with something. But because I don't believe in anyone saying in any abusive situation where even as a parent, I don't care what it is, there's no need for that. But I think if it's something that you can't avoid the problems, then try and avoid it that way first. That's the best advice I can give. That's what I would give my 16-year-old self. And yeah, because it's difficult.
I agree.
But when you live, and this is the reality of life, like when you live under someone's roof, you've got to abide by their rules. Like, in all honesty, even me at my age, I live at home. My mum sometimes would say doing stuff, and I'm just like, okay, man. But again, you have to understand that when you live under someone's house, that's it. That's literally it. You have to abide by the rules,
man.
That's it.
My way
And if
or
you don't
the
like the
highway.
rules, you got to get out.
Yeah.
That's why I left so early.
See? So so those options, I feel like those are really good options that I've given you. Anyone else got anything else to add?
I agree with you, man.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely, like you said, speak to family, man.
Yeah.
Especially someone you can trust that can
trust.
talk sense to your parents.
Yeah.
Or even maybe just somebody at church, man. Like your pastor or your Sunday school teacher or something.
Yeah. But also be careful as well. Like whoever it is that you speak to, just be sure that it's someone that you trust and you feel safe around. Obviously, with vulnerable people, young people, there's so much that goes on in the streets now these days. But I would say do that. If it's a thing where you can't stay out of trouble, speak to somebody. If there's no one available you speak to, then speak to a teacher at school, and they have a duty of care to make sure that you are now housed in they're going to make sure that you're in a place where you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
And but wishing the best of luck.
Suppose your son did that to you, Margs.
Done what to me, sir?
Told Miss Pennyworth that you were fixing him up at home.
Mm.
What'd you do?
Nah, my son says, but I was going to tell you as well. If you go around spreading lies or telling truths about me in school, wait. Then they're going to take you. And you're going to be worse off in care than you are with me. So you just be careful about what you're talking outside the house. Because if they take you, then that's it. You're gone now. So do what you're doing. Because I'm not going to not box you at the threat of them taking you. Because you know what I'm saying? So it's up to you, man. You better keep it strong.
I'm boxing you regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't negotiate with terrorists, man.
That's that. On that, you guys know everywhere we have a segment. If you want to send dilemmas in for asking for a friend, what would you do? Leave your names and locations out of it, unless it's relevant to the story. The number is 075 6484 1073. Email address is tdasubmissions@thenewblack.com. Let us know what segment it's for. And let's get into our last headlines for today.
Okay, so this next headline, trigger warning here, and this is about Ghislaine Maxwell. So before we spoke about her coming out and talking about how the picture was fake, innit, with Prince Andrew. Well, that actual video, the interview, is going to be released today, apparently. So anyway, Ghislaine Maxwell has questioned the authenticity of a photograph that came to symbolise Virginia Giuffre's sexual abuse allegations against Prince Andrew and made reports that the Duke of York is considering overturning his settlement. In a video interview from prison, Maxwell, who appears in the infamous 2001 photograph alongside the then 17-year-old Giuffre, as Andrew holds a semi-bare waist, said, "I don't believe it's real for a second." Speaking from a Florida prison where she's serving 20 years for procuring teenage girls for the sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, Maxwell added, "It's a fake. There's never been an original, and further, there's no photograph. I've only ever seen a photocopy of it." Clips of the interview conducted in August by the journalist Daphne Barak have been released by Talk TV, which is due to broadcast a fuller version on Monday evening today in its Jeremy Kyle live show. In 2019, Andrew told Newsnight that he had no recollection of ever meeting Giuffre and claimed the photograph may have been doctored. Last year, Andrew settled a sexual assault case filed against him by Giuffre for an undisclosed sum reported up to £3 million. In a report for The Sun on Sunday, Barak claimed that Andrew is consulting lawyers about overturning that settlement. There has been no confirmation of the claim from Buckingham Palace or the lawyers reported to be involved. The next headline is a trigger warning here. And 6 pedestrians have been injured after being hit by a car on the high street in North London. This is in Harringay. So a search for the driver is underway after the vehicle failed to stop in green lanes near to the junction with Salisbury Road in Harringay on Sunday evening. Police say the incident is being treated as a road traffic collision. 4 people were taken to hospital and 2 were given treatment at the scene. None have life-threatening injuries. Met Police say officers were called at 19:13 GMT and London Ambulance Service and the London Fire Brigade also attended the scene. Some road closures were put in place. Next headline, trigger warning here as well. And a 15-year-old boy has been stabbed 5 times in Leeds while reportedly standing up to 2 teenagers who were bullying his little brother. Oh. Yeah, the teenager who cannot be named was knifed 5 times in the horrific incident in broad daylight on Wednesday in Middleton in Leeds, West Yorkshire, and is undergoing surgery. Police have arrested another 15-year-old lad on suspicion of wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. He remains in custody. The boy was reportedly standing up for his little brother, who also witnessed the attack and was left traumatized. The incident happened at 4 p.m. on Wednesday when the streets were packed with children coming home from school. His injuries are serious, but none are considered to be life-threatening. The boy's mother shared pictures of the cuts and the boy's bloodstained clothes on social media, and she captioned it by saying, "This is what some animals did to my son. He was stabbed 5 times, 3 in his back, 1 in his shoulder, and 1 in his chin."
That's mad.
And the last headline is, I guess, some progression for, how do I put this, for like women's rights in the church. So basically on Sunday, a Palestinian from Jerusalem, Sally Azar, became its first woman pastor at an event at the Lutheran Church in the heart of the Old City, attended by hundreds of international well-wishers. Reverend Azar said, I got more excited seeing the excitement of other people. It's an indescribable feeling to take this step with the support of the church. I hope that many girls and women will know this is possible and that other women in other churches will join us. I know it will take a long time, but I think it could be exciting if this changes in Palestine. Christians make up a minority in the Palestinian territories, Israel and Jordan. Most Christians here belong to the Greek Orthodox and Latin Catholic churches, which do not allow women priests. However, the ordination of women has been taking place in a growing number of Protestant churches in the past few decades. These have small local congregations and run schools and hospitals in the Holy Land. So yeah, she's the first, so hopefully she'll be the first of many.
First of many. That's lovely.
And that's the end of the headlines.
Well, this is where Mark's been looking forward to all weekend. I'm sure you had a good night's rest waiting for this. Let's get into the reaction. What are they saying?
We love you, Arsenal. What do you do?
Oh.
Well, obviously, we're at the reaction.
Let him have it. Why do I feel like I can hear you say
Stop it.
Wow.
Who's calling?
Man, you. Man, you. Man, you.
Yes, you said.
Man, you.
I've never been so
Man, you.
bad.
Man, you. The defense is in trouble. The defense is in trouble. Man, you. Man. Mark,
Man.
Well,
we're
go on,
telling
man.
you, Killy.
It's going to be a short segment.
Yes, are we
today.
live? Dino, live? D-Man, are we live?
We laugh.
Brent, are we Charlemagne? Are we live? Man, you. Man, you.
Happy, man.
Man, you.
I feel like I used to be dancing.
What are you telling me, Killy?
What are you telling me?
Young Buckwild and that.
You got the result, man. How you feeling, man?
Fam, can't you hear how I'm feeling, nigga? Can't you hear how I'm feeling? I'm putting cases on all y'all niggas. Fam, where do we begin? Where do we begin? First of all,
At the beginning, I guess.
you light-headed, bold Malteser head, yeah? You doubted Nketiah. I told you. Without Jesus, we'll still be good. Yeah, we ain't moved from first, bro. We ain't budged from first. I told you, Nketiah will come good. He'll get the goals.
You got a brace
Playing-
yesterday, man.
He got a brace against you. How do you feel? Talk to me. How do you feel?
Feel let down by the boys, man. I'll be honest with you, man. That's like 90 million pound worth of centre back there. 2 World Cup winners. One just won one. To let Eddie and Nketiah score a brace. It's bad.
You thought you were going to come top of the league, Arsenal, and win. Are you mad? Do you see the form that we're in?
Was you not nervous at any point? Was you not nervous at any point in that game?
At 2-2, when Nketiah missed that shot that De Gea saved, I thought that's it. I thought that was a chance done. I thought, you know what, 2-2, fuck it. I'm pissed, but I'll take it. But then
Did you think at any point man could like nick it? Did you think he was going to lose at any time?
You know what? I didn't think we'll lose. I thought we'll draw. When to be fair, when it was 2-1, I was thinking, you know what, we're going to go on and win 3 or 4-1. When Martinez scored,
there was a point at 2-1. I thought, we could be in trouble here.
When Martinez scored, I thought, for fuck's sake, bruv, is this going to be one of them days? Like, Man United always, like, bogey team. And then as the game was going on, I thought, you know what? United seem a bit out of this. I think Arsenal are going to take it, yeah.
But then Martinez snicked up with a header. Like, thing is, that's the shortest they've on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then at 2-2, as the game was winding down, I thought, you know what? I reckon this is going to be a draw, innit? I think it's going to be a draw. When Nketiah missed that chance, I thought, that's it. I thought, that was the chance. That was it right there. That was the chance to win the game. He missed it, whatever. So I thought, you know what? 2-2. I'm pissed, but it's not a loss. I'll take it. But
See,
then what happened?
I knew we weren't drawing.
And then what happened?
I knew we weren't drawing. I was in my mind. I'm saying I'm secretly not going to be happy with this 2-2.
Trossard came on.
And then I was like, we're not going to draw. Like no, like this. Just one of them's going to win. Like someone's going to take this. And I knew it. 90th minute, 2 weeks in a row. God, not even 2 weeks. Few days in a row. These dropping points, man. It's not good. But it was a good game though. It was a good game. In actual fact, it was a good game. Like good to see Arsenal and United going at it. I think for 60 minutes. 65 minutes. I think it was a pretty equal affair.
There was nothing equal about that game.
No, it wasn't equal. It's all equal.
Again, like I said, for 65 minutes, I think it was a pretty equal affair. And then towards the final third of the game, where User was just going for just recycling the ball, continuing in attacks, holding possession, just dominating, looking dangerous, and just imposing your will on the game. Like, because the fact that you was looking for that goal, like, it was always going to come.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't look like we was going to be able to hold that for the 25 minutes. You know what I'm trying to say? So that the way the game finished, I wasn't happy because it kind of just but it's just glaring, isn't it? Like it's just open. It's just we're just blatantly just behind Arsenal at the minute. You know what I'm trying to say? That you are just in front on your journey. But I think that like the proof was. It was as plain as day watching it. You get me? So it didn't feel nice seeing that you could actually take your destiny into your own hands. Like you wanted that goal. Like, you didn't get it. You didn't get it by accident or anything like that. It weren't lucky.
Stop all this praise, humble thing, giving us our accolades. I don't want to hear none of that.
Why not?
I want to hear none of that.
He said, why not?
My gaffer's been there.
Oh yeah, you guys deserve to win.
My gaffer's been there 6 months. My gaffer's been there 6 months, Killy. My gaffer's been there 6 months. Our best players.
Knock it off with that fidget spinner, Anthony.
Our best player.
Fuck off.
Our best player weren't there. Yeah, Anthony was probably all right. He put a couple of you man in splits. Now you know what? I want more from Anthony, but you don't better check your legs. He put a couple of you man in splits.
You were gonna smoke us.
What?
Yeah. You're talking about you're going to smoke us. For the first 10 minutes, we're all over you. Yeah, but I knew. The thing about United is...
Did you see that nutmeg on the party? Did you see that nutmeg in that shot? Listen, you man, there's levels... There's levels and brackets, yeah? And you know what it is, yeah? Only reason, I'm not even trying to fake humble thing, yeah? What I'm going to do is, allow you to say whatever you need to say, because if you lost that game, I would be going brazy. You get what I'm trying to say? If you lost that game, I'll be going nuts.
It's all good.
So anything that you're going to say, I'm going to take it now. I'm not here to chat shit. You won the game. You got the 3 points. You get me? Right. What I do want to see now, though, because I don't want it to be like a wasted 3 points. I don't want you to come on the phone. I don't want you to come on the phone twerking now, and then still not have no fucking backbone. Ain't you going to win the league now?
Big man.
Look at him shuffling straight away. This is why I can't take it. This is why I can't take.
I ain't finished.
Go on.
Let me speak. Yeah? Listen, coming into the season, yeah, my expectations, my hope and desires was that Arsenal qualify for Champions League, yeah?
They've changed
right now,
now
we've exceeded those expectations, yeah?
So they've changed
Arsenal are going for... Wait, let me finish.
Go on.
Arsenal are going for the league.
Yeah.
Arsenal are going for the league. The goal is no longer top finish. The goal is now win the Premiership. That's it. Yeah? That's it.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, Brent?
Yeah, it's won the league. It's won the league season, big man.
I tell you when it is they did that live show?
I can't remember. What did you say?
You told me you came in here and said Brent's changed.
Yeah, but you said you didn't. You said you didn't own it. Own it. Say it.
What are you talking about? I did.
You didn't. You gave a caveat. You said you think it's possible. You think it's possible.
Believe now. What are you talking about?
Mark,
you are gonna win the league.
I screamed it at you.
I
hit you and like.
No, he did. Mark. It was me, you, and him. And he said that Arsenal going to win it. I was there.
Yeah, but when I asked him to think, like it was like a little caveat. He didn't own it. You're owning it. You're a big man.
Anyway, sir.
Go on.
The fact that you haven't come here and started basically talking a little spicy is because you knew full well Man United got washed.
No.
100%. If it is that you felt as though it was an uneven...
No.
100% you were coming here on smoke. Because you sat there, you were jittering the entire game.
Nope.
Can you imagine?
Nope.
Big Man United jittering watching a game against Arsenal.
I wasn't jittering.
Look how far you guys have fallen.
What was I jittering? It was an exciting
I
game. It
was
was
reading
exhilarating.
tweets.
I said
I
my
was
heart was
reading
racing.
tweets.
I said my heart was
Can you
racing.
imagine?
That don't mean
Big
jittering.
man,
That means
Shut your mum,
excitement.
shut your dad, Margs. Heart racing.
Do it.
Hashtag madness.
And you got no
Heart
soul.
Racing.
And you got no spirit. Your heart went racing during that game.
No.
Why
I
not?
told you we will comfortably
I don't even
beat
know
you.
what-
What
I
are you
don't
talking about? I told you.
That's
I
not
told you.
fair.
There's no
I don't
way
know
I'm not
why
seeing.
you. I don't
there's
know
no
why
way I
you
am not seeing
bother.
2 goals.
I don't know why you bother
I
watching
told
football.
you I am not. I am
So
not
there was
fretting
nothing-
coming into this
it's
game.
not
I
fret.
wasn't trembling.
It's not
I
fret.
told you. Remember, I don't normally call
Excitement.
games like that. Remember, I
You
don't
wasn't-
normally call games
I'm
like
just
that.
trying to
What did
check
I tell
something.
you when you asked me?
So you wasn't
What did I tell you when you
excited
asked
at
me?
no point.
What did I tell you when
One
you asked me?
second. Ask me a question.
What
At
did
no
what did I
point.
tell you?
You wasn't
I
happy
told you
or
we are
excited.
smoking you.
Okay,
and we
fine.
smoked you.
One second.
We smoked you.
I want to get to a point. So you wasn't happy enough or excited enough about
I wasn't
anything that
jittery.
was
I
going
was
on
not
at that
jittery,
point.
Sorry. I
It's
got
not
vexed.
jit-
I got
what's
vexed when
jittery? I'm looking back
I got
jittery.
vexed when
Happy,
Rashford scored.
happy
I
excitement.
got vexed when Rashford scored because I'm like, we let him do this beauty, and it was a beautiful goal. That whole through the parties, but the fact that you're hanging on this,
There's levels.
the fact that you just said, ha ha ha, he not make party. You're done bad.
What are you talking about? No, you're talking
You're
about we got
done
washed.
bad.
We didn't get washed. I told you.
You
The
just
first-
tried to deflect.
The first
From
65
Yusuf
minutes.
telling you what
Did it-
what by saying
the first
Party
60
got nutmegged.
The
Mark, hear me
first
out, Mark.
65
Mark.
minutes of that game, I
Sorry.
enjoyed
Stop holding on
the
to this
football
nonsense.
of what I enjoyed.
Mark,
The
Stop holding on
football.
to this
I
nonsense.
enjoyed the spectacle.
You know full well when
I
it is Martinez
enjoyed
scored, you're like, yes,
what I was watching.
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, we scored one. You just
oh
said
my
when it was
goodness, you
2-1,
scored.
you
You got
thought
back
we run
into
away
a
with
game.
it. You thought we run away with it, right?
What you say?
When it was 2-1, you thought we run away with it.
Before we scored, yeah.
You were shook. You were shook. Man United, I don't like this. I don't like
I don't like what you're doing.
I don't like
I don't like
moving
you trying
so
to
timid.
impose.
I don't like you moving so timid.
I don't like you trying to impose your feelings onto
I'm
me.
trying
I
to
don't understand
call
what
you
shook.
Yusuf for
Yeah. I don't understand where shook comes from. I'm an average
you know what it
football
is?
fan, so I was excited. I
Mark.
enjoyed the game. Huh? Go on, you should say.
I can't cook you the way I want to cook you, right?
So
right?
I'm
Because I'm not there, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to saute you, fry you, yeah, but I can't.
Oh damn.
So the vim I'm giving you, it's not the same as it would be if I was there. Just bear that in mind, right? But listen, Brenton's right. You were there holding on to nutmeg on pie because that's all you've got to clutch onto. You men are not in this. This is our season. You're not in this race. Yeah? You're not in this race. For the first 10 minutes.
Oh no, we're not in the race no more. The race over. Now it's just you and City.
Hear me out.
It's just you and City now.
You're talking about the treble's on, the quadruple's on. Big man, we got the treble on, not you.
No, we still got trouble on.
You ain't winning nothing. You ain't winning nothing.
We still got trouble on.
You're still building your team.
We're in a semi-final. We're in a semi-final this week, man. We're in a semi-final this week, and we got a fifth round of the FA Cup this week, and we got Barclays to look forward to. We're still in cups, baby. I don't know what you want to say to me. I don't know what you want to say to me. We're still in cups. No, because you just told me we're not going to win nothing, and I'm going to tell you that we're in the semi-finals. I don't know what you want me to do, bro.
On the Carabao Cup team.
I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want to do, bro. You know what? I think you would have preferred.
I'm talking about Carabao Cup.
I think you would have preferred if the game went different.
You man ain't levels.
Think about this, yeah. Okay, think about this, yeah. I think you would have preferred if the game went different, yeah. Because for us, yeah, for my gaffer to be 6 months, in, yeah, to have a.
It's done.
Yeah,
it's done for you.
I'll take this off because I don't have a horse in this race. It's just burst my eardrums.
Yeah, but this is a good sign because this ain't the energy I would have wanted from an Arsenal fan. I want you to come from more from a position of power, like you get what I'm trying to say. Like you seem like you're the one that's rattled, and it don't make sense to me. But all I know is, yeah, my gaffer's 6 months in. All I know is, yeah, look,
this is my gaffer's United coming out, and I love it. I love it. I love it.
My gaffer's 6 months into his project, yeah. Your gaffer's 3 years in, yeah. One of our best players weren't there. We got a Burnley reject up top. It's not the striker we're gonna go for. It's just a work in progress. It's building, yeah. And we was there. Told you, it took a last minute winner. We ran, not even on form, and on points and on facts. Yeah, we ran on form, best team in the country, right to the wire, and it was a last ditch winner. You get what I'm trying to say? That's when you check the parameters. I'm not down. I'm not upset here. Why should I be so down bad?
You had 12 touches in our box the whole game. We had 63
and scored 3 goals.
All over you.
And scored 3
goals.
We won the
game. But we won the game.
And scored 3 goals.
We
had 12 and scored 2. What are you trying to say? You trying to show how efficient we are or something? I don't understand what you're doing here.
How many points did you leave with?
Wasn't
How many points did you leave with?
I think you.
How many points did
I'm
you leave
surprised
with?
at this. I'm
How
surprised
many
at
points
this.
did you leave with?
I hope the I gotta go do Filthy after this, and I hope the boys
How
at
many
Filthy
points-
do a better job
how many
of representing
points
their team. I'm
did you
surprised at
leave
this
with?
because you shouldn't be rattled.
How
You're
many
speaking
points
from a
did you leave
position
with?
of power, you know.
How many points did you leave with?
0.
Exactly. And how many points did we leave with? Mugs, do you think I care about how you're depicting my temperament? I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, we beat you. You can call me rattled, whatever. I hate Man United, so I love it.
Oh,
I
how
love
the mighty have fallen, man. Well, you done it, man.
Who? What do you mean mighty? You're the one who's mighty now.
You the one once a prestigious team, man. You the one once a prestigious team, man.
Down bad. You man are going from Champions League, Premierships, Ferguson to what? You man are shit.
All we gotta do is get top 4.
You got marks.
Our aim was top 4, so there's no leg. There's no. We're not down bad.
You're so down bad.
We're not down bad. How are we down bad if we're not off our targets, though?
That you're picking that. You're picking. Your argument is how I'm coming across. That's how damn bad you are. You're just talking about. Oh, you sound angry, big man. Let's talk about the game, nigga. We won.
Okay, cool. So in the ISA incident, you won. You're definitely top of the league. The gap's 11 points. All right, cool. For Manchester United, for where we're going, we're on course and on par for where we want to be. How can I be so? How can I be so down bad?
You're dead.
We're on course. We're on course for top 4 in the trophy.
Where you going?
Top 4 in the trophy. Where we was gonna start? Where we started?
Boo-hoo, man. You been ain't course for nothing, bruv. Your team is dead, bruv. Who's your top players,
man?
Who's your top players?
Who's our top players?
Name me your top players.
Rashford, Casemiro.
Name me your top players. Come on. Yeah.
Did you see? What did you say? Say that again, Rashford.
Yeah.
Okay. He don't mean it, man.
Yeah. Go on.
What's that?
Who else?
I was tweeting during the game. Everybody can see those tweets. Let's talk.
Mons,
That's
who else,
excitement.
man? Come on, man.
Look.
Mons, who else?
My heart's been racing for 45 minutes. This is excitement. Look, my chest can't take. That's excitement. When I said my chest, that was when we scored, you know. That was when we scored, you know. Yeah.
Players, man.
What's that? It's on, man. What's that?
Man, you.
I don't know what that one means. What else we got in there? Playing from the back is gonna kill us. The second I said it, 30 seconds later, playing that from the back. We need a goalkeeper that can pass that from the back, man. I just think you don't want me to be down bad, and I just don't think I am because we're in keeping with everything that was going on, and we just got beat by the best team in the league, and it was close. There's not.
I'm gonna summarize this right?
Again. Like I said, I might even go live. Yeah, I hope the Filthy boys do a better job of representing you, lot, man.
Oh, whatever, man. The thing is, you are scrambling right now to save anything.
100%.
Listen, Mark, I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed that your comebacks are. You're down bad right now.
You said, hear this. On Friday, he was saying the quadruple's on, right? Can you remember?
Yeah.
And he's now come in saying
The triple's on.
the league's finished.
Honestly.
The league's finished.
What, for
Losing
us?
one game, the league's finished for you.
Mark,
It's not losing one game. It's on the 3 games. I told you about the 3 games. We needed 9 points. We took 4 points from the 9.
Stole your soul.
You know what's good,
ripped it
yeah?
from your carcass.
Let me tell you, know what's good, yeah? That these
You
people
just
listening, yeah?
conceded.
These people listening,
One
yeah?
game.
Can see. One second.
One game.
Okay, so you do.
Just the weekend.
1 second. Wait.
Screaming
Okay,
the
wait.
quadruples on. And now you're soulless.
Wait.
And you're sitting there saying,
Can I just?
I wish
I'm
when
gonna
I
let
go
you-
to Filthy, they're
I'm
going to
gonna-
give a better.
I'm gonna let you. Let me just make a statement. No. Let me make a statement. Can I make a statement? Let me make a statement. Can I make a statement, please? Can I make a statement, please? I don't mind.
You already saved me.
Could I possibly make a statement, please?
You're leaning a bit too much.
I wouldn't.
I don't see.
I wouldn't mind if I could make a statement, please. I wouldn't mind.
Beanos.
I'm just glad. Yeah. So what I will say is, yeah, I'm glad we do this every day, and I'm glad that people can see how they're acting and what they're resorting to, what they're trying to do, yeah, and they're upset because they're not getting what they want at me, yeah. These man,
Who's upset? Nigga, we won. What are you talking about?
These men are like. You man are. You're supposed to be high, you know. Like I don't understand. Like you're supposed to be like.
Mark, this is pathetic. Mark, this is.
This is what I'm going for. Yeah, pathetic. You look and sound pathetic. Yeah, you want me to be upset, yeah, and I'm not upset. And I'm saying, yeah.
Me and Brent,
yeah. And in the course of the season, yeah, my team, yeah, is where we're supposed to be.
You're down bad talking about Filthy. Yeah, listen, hear me out. Beginning of the season.
If I'm on course to do what we're supposed to do, why would I be so upset?
Listen.
I don't want to swing more because
when your back's against the wall, you normally swing more.
My back's not against. You're not doing a good job.
You're not swinging at all.
You're not.
You've just said, all right, I'm looking forward to my next meeting.
No. I tell you what I'm doing, yeah, because the Arsenal fans in the chat will be loving it, will be enjoying it, yeah. Anybody else who don't support Arsenal, yeah, will see what you are trying and be like, right, how come you are so desperate?
Did my prediction come out to be true?
Desperate?
Huh?
Did my prediction come out to be true?
What was your prediction?
That we would win.
Yeah. But
So why am I anything other than?
no, you're lying. though. You're pretending.
I'm pretending.
You're pretending. You're pretending about a lot of stuff.
So wait. So you think that I was anxious about the game? Did I come across as? Have I ever gone on air and been so confident about us winning?
You're pretending.
Have I ever on air come across confident when it is I'm calling a game, especially with Arsenal? Remember, I've been saying top 4 is all I want. Top 4 is all I want. When it is that we had the live show, I came and told you, brother, I'm starting to believe now. Remember, I told you that.
Yeah.
And then you said, well, let's see. We beat you at ours. If it is that we beat you then, Brent, you got to temper that a bit. I'm like, no, you're not beating us. I told you that.
All right, cool. So let me just get back to the point where you're lying, where you're saying this one game changed it, yeah? I told you, yeah, the next 3 games, yeah, I would like to get 9 points. If we get 9 points, then we're going to be in the title race. We got 4 points from the 3 games.
Sorry.
Yeah. And I also said, if we don't win against Crystal Palace before we play you, yeah, the game's been tainted because it's not the same thing, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? So now we lose that, yeah. For me to come here, yeah, that's cool. So for now we lose, yeah. So for now, for us to lose that now, yeah, and then for me to come here and repeat the same rhetoric that I've been spitting the whole time, that now we're not in the title race, especially from before then, and then we lost it. We're not in the title race anymore. It's between you and City. Then for you to turn around and go, oh my God, you lost 1 game and now all of a sudden you're not in the title race. Like, we don't sit here and talk about football every day. Like, people can't remember the conversations that we have. The tactics that you are trying are beneath you. Like,
beneath me.
You are top of the league.
Beneath me.
You are top of the league. Yeah. I'm just saying, you're top of the league. You beat us. You won. You went home with the 3 points. Like, you've done it. You don't need to fabricate anything.
I told you.
You don't need to fabricate anything.
Your glory days, because all I want to see is Arsenal and Man United going at it. I miss those days.
Yeah, we win it. We win it. We had a good game.
I told you on Friday. So I was.
And we won it. We had a good game.
I was excited going into this game because if y'all turned up,
I thought you don't get excited.
Then I'll be like, I didn't say that.
You said your heart went racing. You weren't excited. You're lying. You said your heart went racing, so you weren't excited.
Friend, if y'all turned up and actually showed me that you, because Ten Hag was saying, well, we beat you guys without our main player.
We don't know Ten though.
Can you remember that? And you now clutching onto, well, he nutmegged Partey. Brother.
It's not clutching onto nutmeg Partey.
And then you saying,
you got a winner, you got a 90th minute winner.
He put a couple of you man in a spliff.
You got a 90th minute winner.
Imagine I said that.
You wouldn't have anything else to say.
I hung onto those things after the United Arsenal game. Can you imagine?
You got a 90th minute winner, bro.
Marks, we still won the game though.
Exactly, so be happy that you won the game, but this not try and rewrite history and make things up.
Marks,
oh shit.
What we made up? Marks, what have we made up?
Oh, sorry. Marks can't take it anymore. He'll be back maybe. He's finished. He can't take it anymore. I'm sorry, Marks. I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry.
Marks.
I'm sorry.
Marks,
take a seat. Yusuf, he's walked out. I think I did too much.
Why?
I was joking. Marks, I was joking. I don't know.
I don't know how you walked past behind Brent and you didn't slap him on the head.
I don't know if he took place. People listen, I'm very sorry. I was just doing that because I knew that Yusuf wasn't in the room, and I know that he would have wanted to give him the vim.
I'll be honest with you, yeah.
I was acting like a child.
I'll be honest with you. You did more than Yusuf would have done.
Huh?
I feel like
I know. Sometimes I get a bit crazy, obviously. I wanted to look as though, because I did a lot.
Brent.
I did a lot. Yeah, 100%.
And I feel like you tried to just mask under Yusuf, but I think even if Yusuf would have looked at you like that.
Yeah, I was doing a lot. But I do a lot all the time anyway. So
yeah,
that's
it's
my
your
brand.
It's on brand. Oh, can we shut the door?
Sorry.
Alright, so
where's Marks gone though?
Yusuf's gone, you know.
Oh, you need to go as well. Okay, I'll just tell you guys.
Really left, or
he's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Why?
No, because can I tell him why? Because that's a lovely set.
Thank you, girl.
Very lovely.
Where's he gone?
He's gone.
Can I tell him why? This is a bit silly now. He has to move his car.
Hey! What are you doing?
Why?
Okay, cool.
Because Yusuf's confused.
I'm gonna wait.
Don't give me that disapproving.
I'm gonna wait for him to come back because I have to give my closing
Why are you
statement.
looking at me like that? Say it. I mean, it's only 2 of us in the room. We need the content, so you might as well talk.
Let's just show everybody that is only 2 of us.
Yeah, it's literally only us. So, and the thing is, Yusuf was getting worried. Like, why is it like? I don't want Yusuf being like, oh, damn, did I cross the line or something?
He'd be like, yes. Did it?
So Yusuf, how are you this morning?
Later.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm a bit annoyed that I couldn't be there in person.
I know, because when I walked in, I said, Yusuf, you would have loved to be here today, but you are.
Yeah. So I'm giving extra vim because I'm not there in it. Like I can't come across timid on the phone.
Yeah,
so I have to give extra. I mean, the vim must be extra. That's why I'm so hyped. But before I go, I do want to give my closing statement though, just so Miles understands what time it really is.
Hey, Yusuf, don't you think that this guy kind of reminds you of Santi a bit?
Who?
Trossard, man.
Listen, Brent, the footwork was crazy. The thing is, he made the third goal. Yeah. The third goal. Listen, Arsenal are going places, man. Arsenal going places. Esther, I wasn't there for the engagement ring talk, right?
Oh yeah. Did you hear it?
But I caught the ending of it. So what? You're saying that she has to keep the ring, or?
No, I'm saying I'm keeping the ring, Yusuf.
Keep the ring.
I'm keeping
the ring. Give the ring. Why though?
Why not? It's a gift. It was a gift given to me, and it's now mine.
The thing is, the engagement ring is not actually a gift per se, right?
Yeah,
I don't think engagement ring is under the guise of a gift.
See, this I was saying to the guys.
It's a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
It's a symbol of my intention to marry you. And if I'm no longer going to marry you, therefore that symbol needs to be taken back.
But this
especially if it's almost $1 million. Right?
This is what I was saying to the guys, because for me, I see engagement ring as a gift. Because the UK law sees it as a gift. But I didn't even know the UK law saw it as a gift. In my household, it was going to be a gift anyway. But for me, so for me, like I thought in my mind, it's a gift of a symbol of your love. So I was going to keep it. But I did say that it depends on the situation. Like obviously, if it's like something mad, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I throw it back at him, that kind of vibe. Or just on if my Nigerianness kicks in and I'm like, do you know what? I don't even need this or whatever. Then I'll give it away. Like I'll give it back. But I said like for me, I don't automatically think the engagement's done, the ring is going back. I will have to assess the situation. Might turn into a necklace, an anklet, a bracelet. I'll be creative with it.
Okay. Anklet, yeah, I hear that.
Yep, I love it. I love a good anklet. But Marks is back, so your closing statement.
Marks is back. Marks.
I went to move the car, man, and I don't understand. I think it's all the Arsenal fans that want me to be rattled. That
Marks, I'm going to give you my.
Said to them.
Oh, okay, cool.
Closing thoughts. Marks.
Go on.
Marks. Because I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I had to give you extra of a minute. Yeah.
No, but I appreciate it. But what I don't like.
No.
Okay, go on.
But now I've got to give my closing statement, right?
Go on.
So, one. Remember, I was asking you specific questions as the show was going on, from the beginning about the season, right? So I'm gonna give you another opportunity, right? You said that Arsenal weren't going to finish in the top 4, yeah. So for question 1, are Arsenal going to finish in the top 4?
Yeah, probably now. Yeah.
Okay, so you've changed your stance on that, right?
Yeah, because we just lost. You just beat us yesterday. Because I think we're going to finish. Cool. I think we're going to finish in the top 4. So I'm guessing you lot will.
All right. Who do you think is going to win the league?
Man City or Man United?
So, okay, let the record show that on January 23rd, 2023, Mark said that Man United have a better chance of winning the league than Arsenal do, all right?
Yeah. Let
insanity reign, because this is insanity, right? Cool. Yeah. So, for the first 10 minutes of that game, we were all over you. For some reason this season, Arsenal come out the blocks fast.
You came out. It wasn't 10, it was more like 6. It was worrying for 6. These were trying to slice through us. It's like you want to go fast.
My fear was that what Arsenal do is sometimes we create a lot of opportunities, but don't take them in. And then you guys will just catch us on the break and score.
Like what we
done. I felt that's what happened. Yeah? Okay, cool. Saka, yeah, one of the best wingers. I don't know why you man are pricing Anthony 100 million. Saka's worth about 300 bags, yeah? If Anthony's worth 100, that fidget spinner, that guy doesn't do anything. Anyway, that's another story. Saka, worldy of a goal to get us back in the game. Worthy of a goal, right?
Yeah, big goal.
The man that you doubted, the man that you thought, would be our crutch, the man that you thought would disable us, Nketiah, yeah?
He's been good, man.
That header, bruv, he came out the fucking sea with that header. He came out bruv, he moved like Aquaman out of the water.
Not to take nothing away from him, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka's got to do it. That was ridiculous. That was...
Yeah, no, but, sleeping. He was sleeping.
That was ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous.
All right, at 2-1, I thought, you know what? We're going to push it from here and go on to win the game comfortably, maybe 3-1, right? Cool, you guys pulled it back, yeah? Once it was 2-2, though, let's be honest, it was kind of all Arsenal, though. Zinchenko put on a masterclass. We robbed Man City, that man. 30, what was it, 30-something mil? We robbed Man City. That guy's a left back and played everywhere on that pitch. He's class. Zinchenko is class. That winning mentality, he's a boss. I love him, yeah? You're saying, 90 for a minute. Big man, that's football, bro. Like, you can get the win. You have to stay in the game. And guess what? Even after Nketiah missed that chance, what did he do? He stayed in the game. And guess what? He got his dessert. So you can't say, because you guys won 90 for a minute. Big man, football has to be won within the parameters of the time set, big man. And
I didn't say it made you. You know what I mean? We done it. I didn't say it made you the win any less better. I'm saying we competed and pushed you to the wire, and you're the best team in the league.
And you thought you were going to beat us. I don't know why you thought you were going to beat us twice in the season. I told you, you can't beat us twice in the season.
Why would you watch that game and not? How can you watch that game and be confused why I thought we could have beat you?
Okay, cool. This is the thing for me, right?
I don't understand about football fans where people talk shit. It's just crazy.
I'm so confused, yeah, to why. Because I spoke to a lot of Man United fans prior to this game, yeah, and you lot were so confident, like we were evident on our side. And I'm thinking, what's going on?
It's because you're Arsenal. It's because you're Arsenal.
No, but what I'm saying is, a lot of Man United fans I spoke to were talking like you guys were gonna. It was certified that you guys were gonna win. I'm like, but why do you think this? Like, give me the reason why you think.
I didn't think it was.
You're not better than us.
I didn't think we was gonna win.
You ain't better than us.
I thought we could win, and we could have won yesterday. Like so.
And you didn't. And you got to hold that, big man.
Yeah, but just like when I was talking to you about the game, just like when Brent was saying there's no chance, I'm saying there's every chance that you could beat us. Just like I know there's every chance we could beat you.
All right, pal.
Say that again,
sir.
My
friend.
No, pal.
I said I don't want to hear from you no more, pal. It's over.
You don't what?
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear Pim. When it comes to after my night.
But it's only listen, yeah. It's only work.
You're fighting.
Remember, yeah, we've got 20 games left here. You know this only works. You know this only works if you win something, innit?
Yeah, but this is about us beating you.
Right? So that's the parameters of the whole season. This is what it's about. Because then if you don't win nothing, then we can always remember the day when you phoned in on TDA and you chat shit to Mugs and all that. You know this only works if you win something, innit? You know we've got 20 games to go, and this only works if you win something.
This debate is about what? It's about the game yesterday, right?
I'm just saying.
If you want to expand the conversation, we can expand it. But
I'm just saying, it's a long, bro. We film every day. It's a long league. I'm just saying, there's peaks and troughs. I'm just saying, it feels good. It sounds alright now.
I'm confident in my boys. And I'm confident in my boys.
Well, then act like it and talk like it and talk like you're champions elect, like you're supposed to be.
Talk like Hogbax was talking.
Like you're champions elect, okay? Like you're supposed to be. Yeah? 50 points in 19 games. 50 points in 19 games. And you ain't talking like champions elect. Brent is scared.
Worry about
what are you talking about?
Scared.
Did I not say I am now believing? Did I not say that? One thing that
make a statement. Okay, make what's your new statement? Now make a statement now.
No problem.
Make your winning champion statement. Don't reply to me. Just make your winning statement.
I'll make my statement. I got a problem. If I'm living in this juice right now, sir, I got a problem, and I don't even mind if it doesn't come true because I have that spirit now in me to be bossy like how you did on Friday.
Okay.
You actually sit up and said, "Hey, United are on the best streak right now. They're the best team in England." That's what you said. I was like, how are you saying that when it's at the top of the league? Can you remember when you said that?
No, I said apart from you.
Can you remember when you said, no, you didn't. You had to correct it when it is. I was like, what
on
are you talking
patch,
about?
It was used on
what
us.
are you talking about? Anyway. You know how much I love you, bro. You know how much I love you. And you know, on Friday, I was saying, mate, I want you guys back to your glory days because I want a competition again. I don't want it to be Arsenal City for the next 4 years. I want it to be an Arsenal United.
I said Arsenal City for the next 4 years, you know.
I told you I'm living in this
juice
Liverpool
right now. City?
I am in this juice.
Did you mean Liverpool City?
I'm living in extremes. Did you mean extremes, I said 4-4 against Newcastle way back when. I just divorced myself from it.
Yeah.
After we beat that Tottenham, I'm like, we are beating you at the Emirates. I wasn't even thinking about your quote-unquote best player not being there. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm just saying, I actually believe in this particular team to basically scalp you guys. And I told you that on Friday. I don't normally say stuff like that. You know full well. Because you were surprised. I'm like, cool, let's see on Monday. I said, yeah, let's see. That's why I said I wasn't shook when it is I was watching the game. I was not. I was vexed when it is Rashford scored first, but I knew we were going to come back. When Saka put that ball in the goal. Whoa.
Almost had to put as well. Almost had to put them.
I think, it's safe to say.
Mark wants to... Go on.
We lost because of our goalkeeper yesterday. We have a different goalkeeper. We win that game.
Nah.
7 minutes after going 1-0, after going 1-0 ahead of the Emirates, You give, so our best ball playing defender, takes the goal kick, and passes it to our goalkeeper who can't play ball, who passes it to Wan-Bissaka, who's not the best of friends with the ball. This is sensible things. This is not sensible things. And then we would refuse to move forward, kept going back to the goalkeeper, These men, you know how the man them like to press. Can't play out from the black. Medium possession. I honestly believe a new goalkeeper, we win that game. So for all the crap that you are talking, just must mean how good we are as well then. Because
what? Marks, we ain't talking crap. The thing, we ain't talking crap, right? Listen, what you want to do, is you want to bait Arsenal fans into believing and even appeasing you. We don't need to appease you that we're going to win the league. So
it's not appeasing me. It's time to win the league now. It's champion time now.
No. You relax. You don't tell us what to do, yeah? We celebrate how we celebrate, right? You're rattled, so you're saying, you know what? Say it with your chest. You want us to have something to fall on.
100%.
Yeah? That's the reason why you're on this.
I don't mind living in a
Say it. Me and Brent are not going to bite.
Go on, finish you.
Yeah, me and Brent are not going to bite to your needs, Marks, yeah? Remember, coming into the season, I would have been delighted if we qualified for the Champions League. Delighted, because we've been missing out for years, yeah? If Arsenal go on to win the league, I'll be on cloud fucking 9. But guess what? That's between me and my God. I don't need to say nothing to you or nobody.
So if you don't go on to win the league now, how do you feel?
I'll be pissed, of course. Yes, I'll be pissed. Because for the first time in God knows how many years, it's there for us to get it if we can. Of course I'll be pissed off. But guess what? If we fall a little bit, it's like that whole saying, reach for the stars. If you fall off, you'll hit the moon. Guess what? We're back in the Champions League. Happy about that. If we win the league, guess what? I'll be on cloud fucking 9. If we don't do it, I'll be pissed. But guess what? At least.
So if you finish second and no trophies, what's that? Is that an amazing season?
100%.
Considering we finished 8th and 5th, hell yes.
We're ahead of schedule.
Hell yes.
So when Solskjaer took the team that finished 5th and then finished 3rd and 2nd, that wasn't a good job. That was saying Solskjaer. Oli finished 2nd and it wasn't a good job. But you don't finish 2nd and no trophy. It's a great job. No, I'm just checking. I just want to check with the parameters. I just want to check. I just want to check.
That's done bad.
If Arsenal, a team who finished 8th and 5th, who nobody thought would be in the shout for the title. If we go on and finish second behind Man City, a team with a guy called Ardern Haaland, who scored 25 goals at the halfway point, yes, it's an achievement. I don't give a fuck what no one says. Yeah, no, it is. Rival fans are shook that we're doing bits. So you guys are trying to humble us.
You're not trying to humble you. You must win the league now.
You wouldn't say that before.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah, but before there weren't that many points on the board. Where you are now, you have to win the league.
Finished.
No, we don't have to do nothing. We have to do nothing.
Are you men or mice?
No. Marks, we don't care about your bravado game.
At all.
We don't give a shit.
Yusuf, are you a man or a mice?
I am who I am. Who are you? Who are you? I am who I am. I'm a son of God. Yeah, who are you? Fuck out of here, Fuck out of here.
Congratulations, man, on the 3 points, man. That was a big 3 points, man. But go and win the league now, man. Go forth and prosper now, man.
And you go and win the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, we will. We should do, hopefully. If we don't, egg on our face. Hopefully.
Yeah, you go win the Carabao Cup. Yeah, and you let the big boys focus on the Premiership. All right, cool.
Yeah, we will, man.
Yusuf, that was absolutely valiant. I love that. Absolutely love it. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, Max.
I'll see you.
Later.
See ya.
Let's go.
Even,
just your statement.
Even though you're saying what you're saying. Right?
Said no extras.
Even though you're saying what you're saying. You know, there's still pundits still saying it's cities to basically lose, right?
No,
it's still saying that
it's Arsenal's to lose.
Even though you're saying what you're saying, you know full well.
Do you want to go on Sky Bet now? It's Arsenal's to lose.
There's not pundits.
There's not pundits. There's Gary Neville. No, but I can't. I'm going to interrupt you. Not if you're not going to tell the truth, okay? There's one pundit, Gary Neville, who still thinks City have it in them to come and win the league. There's not the general consensus of the pundits is not that the league's City's to lose. That's not true. So if you're going to do your monologue, put truths in it, not lies.
Even though we are where we are, halfway, and even before halfway, obviously people were still saying, we're only halfway. You can't be calling it now, right? And don't tell me that you haven't been hearing that, because you were even saying that. We've only played 18 games, right? And we ain't even played Man U yet. That's what you were saying.
Now you played us, so it's changed.
That's cool. There are pundits right now still saying it's City's to lose. Do you understand?
They couldn't be saying that because that's not true.
Let me finish.
Okay, go on.
But you just said Neville saying that.
No, they said they have a good chance. The phrase "is theirs to lose" means it's theirs. It's Arsenal's to lose because you are first with the gap. It can't be City's to lose. No sensible professional could have said that statement because that's not true.
This last few games, I think we've proven to quite a few doubters that, all right, cool, we have played these big teams and all of them were kind of derbies, to be honest, right? You, Spurs, they were derbies. I don't want anybody to tell me it wasn't. Because when it is we play you, it reminded me of back in the day, man. I like that. Do you understand? When I was watching, I'm like, I wished I was watching this with you. Not that I'll be shouting in your face, because I don't watch games like that. Do you understand? And I'm only behaving the way I'm behaving because Yusuf's not here, right? I would never do that to you if it is Yusuf was here. I would be very, very calm, right? However, young man.
You.
You're clutching at straws. You got to try something.
No. Okay, that's fine. I think that we, Arsenal, are going to win the league. I've said it. I'm on this ledge now. I have no problem being on this ledge.
I appreciate that from you.
I am aware that we are above schedule. But I only wanted top 4, and I would have called that a successful season, right? But where we are right now and how we're playing, I would be disappointed if we lost the league. That's me. That's to show you how confident I am with how we're playing. Now, bear in mind, we could lose party and things could literally turn left. So I like that the club are looking to bring in replacements, right? I hope it is that we can bring in somebody to kind of cover party. Even if it is that we don't sell El Neni. Don't sell El Neni just yet. Now, given that Jesus is still to return, given that we've just gotten Trossard, and I like how he's playing, brother. Just that few minutes that he was on, he reminds me of Santi Cazorla. And Santi Cazorla was one of my favorite Arsenal players. Do you understand? It's giving me confidence.
High praise.
Do you understand?
You should be confident.
I watched that Man United game and I was not shook. I am normally shook when it is that we play you. Do you understand?
You have to be a little bit shook, man.
Listen, please look at me when I'm talking to you. I don't have long left.
You have to be a little bit shook.
I'm wrapping up.
Go on.
Sorry.
Go on.
Sorry.
Please. Like dying for it.
Sorry.
I don't plan my week. I don't have nothing else to plan.
So I'm on the ledge saying I think Arsenal's going to win. And to be honest, seeing how Ten Hag has actually looked to come in, he's changed, yo. I can see that. And come next year,
6 months.
Come next year, you're going to be stronger. Do you understand? If it is that momentum continues, you're going to be stronger. City, stronger. I don't know if it is they're going to say Haaland is not the one. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. But if their way of playing continues and he keeps on being a bottleneck, he's going to shift something, right? So City going to be stronger. Chelsea going to be stronger. Yes? Liverpool, they're going to be stronger. Yes? Spurs is going to be Spurs.
Yeah.
Brighton, whew. Do you understand? As God is my witness, if we are able to win it now, brother, I will be over the moon because next year isn't going to be next year isn't going to be so easy. Bear in mind, we will still be a dope team, but it isn't going to be so easy. We have done well this year.
Let me tell you,
it's not because other teams have flopped. We have actually played wavy.
Let me give you some. Not even kind of credit, yeah. I'll just make a statement, yeah, and it will be what you want, but it's what everybody knows anyway, yeah, because it's bait in it, yeah. Obviously, like Arsenal, United, rivals, we banter each other, boom, boom, boom. Man, don't like use our shit. You get me? Everyone knows that. But like, obviously, with the fall off that both teams have had, and then it's just been up and downs, trying to find like just trying to get back to our lofty heights. In that race, where we've both been down bad, we've both made signings that have flopped, we've both gone on good runs, done good things in it, we've been able to go back and forth chatting shit to each other in it. But really and truly, yeah, it's a yucky argument, because really and truly, it's just I got punched in my face once, I got punched in my face twice. You both got punched up, you're idiots. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, we should be looking at Liverpool and City. That's where the proper conversation is. But we try and do it as fans to do our banter thing and all that, yeah. I think yesterday just proved without a shadow of a doubt facts, which was, like I said, everybody knew anyway, but as fans we like to pretend and chat shit and banter and boom, boom, boom. Yesterday proved without a shadow of a doubt that you are ahead of us in this little journey that we're on. You are ahead of us. You're better than us. You're playing better than us at the moment. You've been doing it all season for the league. That's where you are, innit? But I think because of it come to combination of us playing each other in front of the world like that, and we saw how it went down. There's no leg to stand on for a United fan. You get me? Anything we chat shit to about Arsenal is just about banter. As it stands right this second now, you are definitely better than us. But the gap's not that huge, and it's not going to last that long. And you better win the league now, or you're never going to win it. You know what I'm trying to say? So, congratulations, man. If all you care about is being better than United, then right now you're better than us, man. So, I mean, if that's enough for you lot, then congratulations, you did it.
That used to be everything back in the day, because it meant that we would win the league.
It was everything for you lot. For us, we cared about winning.
No, as in being better than United. If
We didn't care about being better than Arsenal. We cared about winning. We didn't care who was better than.
Cool.
We just
So
cared
you
about
just
win.
said just now that when Yusuf asked you, who do you think is going to win the league? You didn't say Arsenal. You said Chelsea, City or United.
Yeah.
After you just said what you just said just now, in responding to Yusuf, you still said United have a better chance at winning the league than Arsenal.
Yeah, because
But
obviously
yet you want us to basically be a man and not a mouse and say that we're going to win the league because it would be stupid for us to lose it.
I just think it's because of
You need to be consistent.
I just think it's
You
because
need to be
of
consistent.
No,
That's all I'm asking of you.
No, it's because
I love you dearly, but be consistent.
It's because of it's
consistent.
because of pedigree.
Thank you very much.
What have you got more
Done out
chance?
here.
What have you got more chance of doing? Going undefeated
Done
to the
out
end
here.
of the season, or falling back into
Done
your
out
natural
here.
habits?
I'm gonna
What have you
press
got more
it.
chance
I'm
of
gonna press
doing?
it. I'm gonna press it.
What have you got
I'm
more
gonna
chance
cut
of
you off.
doing? What have you got?
He cut a black king off when he was speaking.
That Aire is Arsenal fans, man, who ain't got the fucking balls, yeah, who ain't got the balls to stand up and say that they're going to win the league. You have done it all now. You have done it all. 50 points after 19 games. This is unprecedented. Have you seen the teams that's got this much accumulation, yeah, after 19 games? It's the Chelseas of the world, the Arsenals, the United, all the title-winning teams. You get what I'm trying to say? That this is serious stuff. You lot should be winning the league. I don't want to hear no more. Anything else is a failure of the highest proportion. Anything like you are waste men. Actually, you are so scared to stand up, stand in the light, stand in the light. Be men now. It's done now. You know what I'm trying to say? And obviously, it's only halfway in the season. Would you agree that you've been the best team in the league so far, bro? I can't.
Thank you. We get the point. Is that another version?
I don't know what this is. I don't know what that was.
Wellness Wednesday clip. Obviously, I have no horses in this race. I could give two shits. However, for people that won, you lot were not carrying yourself with class.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Like, I feel like
you
should have walked in the spirit of we won, Marcus. You can't chat to us. Like,
a lie?
Drop mic.
A lie? You're supposed to be above this. Like,
Yeah.
What's going on here? What is going on here?
Yeah.
I just think, yeah, that lack of belief might be your undoing in the end. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, because I've just
Undoing?
Yeah, it might be, man. Like, it's just gonna that lack of belief is gonna end up going around this. It's gonna end up going around the stadium. Then there's gonna be anxiety and anxiousness in there, and then your performances are gonna drop. Because users should be galvanized right now. You get what I'm trying to say? Users should be like on the march. There should be nothing that's gonna stop you. You shouldn't have a shadow of a doubt in your mind that you are the best thing moving, cooking. What if it's gonna happen when you go on Buck City? You gonna beat them?
What did I say?
I'm asking you now.
What was my statement?
I'm asking you now.
What was my statement?
It's just, what do you think is gonna happen when you go on beat City? When you go on Buck City?
What was my statement?
Are you gonna beat City? Yes or no?
Yes.
So then, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I told you I'm now living in this particular juice. I told you.
Okay, cool. That's you. Just own it. So the rest of you,
I just told you. I don't come out on air like this. I told you that. Come Friday, you asked me who's gonna win. I said we are. How have I changed my stance?
It's just too little, too late for me, man. It's just too little, too late, man.
We're
You don't
beating
seem.
City.
Yeah, say it.
We're beating City.
Yeah, because someone said something about Brent's accent. So now I started to watch you so closely, And I was like, what if Brent sounds like everybody else? But because we're so used to his Caribbean accent, is that offensive? I did air quotes.
It's too late now. I'll keep you up and see.
That we just hear it anyway. So even when he hasn't got, when he's not speaking with his Caribbean accent, we can't actually hear it. Because at one point he actually wasn't speaking with his Caribbean accent. Everybody in the chat heard it. I'm in here with him. I couldn't hear it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
No, but you know what I think it is? I think he just dips in and out. Like it's. I don't think it's a case of him turning it off. Do you get what I mean?
When I'm
it's
mocking,
just it's just with certain words.
when I mock, I change it. I can't mock in my native tongue.
Why?
It's illegal. Because we are a good, friendly people, innit? We don't normally buff people like that. So I have to basically be British.
I never hear it even when he dips to
when he talks normal.
Yeah,
I do.
I don't.
I can tell
pay attention.
I can tell the difference when you.
So I don't pay attention.
No, I said she pays attention.
What does that mean?
She
It means
pays
that I don't pay attention. Marks, are you done? Please.
We've seen it all. He knows.
Brent is definitely done it anyway. So
Brent, I think you've done it because I think you and Yusuf didn't carry yourself in
grace.
With grace in a good light. I think you had an opportunity to absolutely. But then again, he's not here, so it's harder. Don't get me wrong. And you tried in his absence, but I think you had the opportunity to just absolutely flame me, and I think you missed. I think you
wanted us
the
to
ball.
flame you?
Of course.
What's that supposed to look like? Because she just said it should be coming on a humble tip.
Even that though, maybe if you came humble and tried to rattle me and got me out of my position, and then that'll be better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to go home.
Just silence this. Sorry.
He's gonna see what they want to
be
say.
fair, the person was ringing proper when
You want them? All right.
Oh, please.
No, but okay, no then. No, don't. First of all, now you want to listen to me.
I don't want to ignore black.
What was it he said? Don't, nah, you be ignoring me all the time anyway. What was it he said to me 2 seconds ago?
Yeah, hello?
Can you turn off your stream, please? Hello, how are you?
Yeah, okay. I think his is not there anymore.
So, all right, sorry.
Is that it?
You're muted, by the way. I can't hear you. It says muted.
How about now? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you properly now, yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, sounds funny.
How are you? What's your name?
Yeah, it's Mo from Denmark.
Ah, cool.
Just want to...
United fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 30 seconds.
Yeah, literally 30 seconds.
Listen, I ain't no United fan, but...
Marks needs help, please.
I ain't no United fan, but I'll call to help Marks that still.
Right, guy, let me hear what you got to say.
It's true what he's saying. Well, he spoke about... I'm not going to lie. I'm an Arsenal fan. When we was playing Man United yesterday, I was shitting my pants because Man United always find a way to beat Arsenal. Whether Arsenal play better or not, it doesn't matter. Man United always find a way to beat us. When they scored the first goal, when Rashford done that thing, I was like, here we go again. United we're going to play better than them, but they're always going to find a way to win. But it didn't happen. But I agree with Marks, all the Arsenal fans, they're going crazy. They're out here chatting shit to Man United fans. They're not even the people we should be concentrating on. Like, you lot are done out here for real. Like, we should be concentrating on Man City.
Yeah,
when we're out here celebrating beating Man United.
This is not
we
how
out here celebrating beating Man United.
What are you talking about?
I'm just
this
saying,
is not how derbies work.
It's
what are you telling me? No.
No, he's right.
Wait, no.
Cool. Lock him off. That's it. Done now. Lock him off. That's it. I hear him making a point, man. Lock him off.
You want me to lock him off?
Yeah, lock him off. He's gone now. What?
Lock him off?
Lock him off. He's gone.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, no, you helped me. You helped me. You done your thing. Pick up you. Go now. Get off.
Oh, thank you very much for calling in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are worried about all the wrong things, okay? You are worried about all the wrong things, worried about lowly
This is not
United.
how derbies work.
It's not a derby. It's not a derby. Let's have it right. It's not a derby.
It was never a derby before, but now it is. That's what I said. I want you all back to your glory. That's what
Even
I
in
told
our
you on
glory
Friday.
days, it wasn't a derby. It was a rivalry.
Sorry,
it's not a derby.
let me not. I'm pissing the girls off. So let's continue. Let's finish this segment, please.
This is not... Nah, this segment is done.
That's what I said. Let's finish it.
Arsenal fans.
Oh, I thought you meant the reaction. Sorry, PTSD.
No.
We're done out here, sorry.
Arsenal fans got to be done at here, man. There's dissent amongst the ranks. An Arsenal fan called up to defend me.
That didn't help you guys' case.
Is this the proof ain't in the pudding?
That didn't help.
I don't know what to say.
Mo, don't let the people catch you in the streets.
Arsenal fans, congratulations on your wins. Congratulations on the 3 points. I hope you use it to go all the way to the title. And I mean that with all my heart because that's what winners do. And anything else is a failure. And if you want anything else, you don't want the best for yourself. You don't enjoy it. You don't deserve nice things. Okay? Grow some balls. You done it.
Yeah, I'm aware what the derby is. I said it feels like a derby. You and us. People are saying there's a difference between a rivalry and a derby. I'm aware. I'm aware.
Someone said, yeah, the guy who called, the Arsenal fan called, he's a killie first. And
Hey, Mo, my G.
Facts.
And
My
the
G.
second.
Come on, man. I rate you, man. Big up
Anyway.
yourself. Never small up yourself. Ever once, man. Let's get into our outros, man.
Well, thank God.
Man.
Thank you guys for a great show. We appreciate it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Send dilemmas in. It's all in the bio. It's all in the description. We
And leave
really
out people's
appreciate it.
names.
Leave out people's names and your
So
location.
People can't be shouting at me.
No, because I haven't clocked the other dilemma we put up on Friday, I think. It's like beeps in there. So what was the beeps about? Then I clocked because you are putting your names in there. If you don't want us to say your names, don't put it in the dilemma. But if you're going to put names, if the names are important to the story, then give us full, fake names. So if
She
you
actually put where she worked as well.
She did, didn't she?
Yeah, she did on Friday. I just realised.
Yeah, you lot are.
Yeah, but if you're talking about yourself, if you're disclosing information for yourself, then that's fair enough.
Then
You can't
you
be talking
really
about
don't care.
you can't be talking about asking for a friend, but my friend's called this one from that one,
Yeah,
and it's this
like-
age, and her mum's this
But
and
to
her
be fair,
dad's
you're
that.
right-
It's like, bruh.
But you're right about the Friday one though, because obviously you don't mind that information being put out there.
Yeah, but then what if your manager watches TDA? Now you're being caught. You can't get fired for social media.
Yeah.
Especially the nurses and doctors, they're running them up. They are running them up.
And I'm sure
TikTok.
there's some illegal.
Yeah, it's confidential.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Is
would
it?
never know.
Buying eggs and that on the black market.
What's that?
I wasn't a black market brand.
Well, she was like, "Here's my card. Call me."
That's true, actually. This is not why they hired you, why the NHS hired you. Well, guys, we appreciate you. Like the video, subscribe channel, follow us on our social media platforms. The Day After TNB on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We've overstayed our welcome. Well, Gina and I have.
Brother.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Peace.
Ben, you gonna?
Sorry, I was just looking for something.
If you play that sound again.
You are in it.